Skirt, skirt.
Oh,
and we're live. Sick.
Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? My name is
Hello.
James. This is Team Top 5 live every Sunday at 7 o'clock. My channel is J-ROYL. Let me introduce my squad for the day. So I'm going to throw it to Bradley first. Bradley, take it away.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brad from TRIPLEINC. I know I missed out last week. It was a really good stream, but I am back here this week. Not going to miss this one. I think it's going to be a good time tonight. Scent of the day is... We're doing Scent of the Days, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah. It's going to be the big boy stuff. Keist from Slumber House, my first ever Slumber House. This stuff is like insane. Still going on me from like 10 hours ago. Peach, tobacco. It's pretty awesome stuff. So yeah, that's my Scent of the day.
Sick. Timmy.
Hey guys, I'm Timmy from Imagine the Scent, and my scent of the day is actually gonna be Latent exclusive. I didn't put anything on yet, but I'm gonna put it on right now actually. Why not? There we go. Latent exclusive.
So jelly.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, cool. And our two special guests. We have two guys. So first one up is Jesse. Jesse, introduce yourself, buddy.
What's going on, guys? My name is Sir Jesse the First from the House of Aboagye. But you can call me by my peasant name. You can call me by my peasant name. It's Jesse Aboagye. And yes, my scent of the day, I'm actually double fisting it. On one hand, I have Lacomb's Oud Bouquet, and it's a nice oud and a praline scent, very gorgeous gourmand-like scent. And on the other hand, I have Montal's Honey Oud. I picked up a decant today, and it is gorgeous. You have this beastly oud and this honey in it. It's very beautiful in the cold weather. Has a different dimension to it in the cold. So yes, that's my scent of the day.
Sick.
Nice.
And Tyler.
All right. Hello, my name is Tyler. I'm not double fisting it today, but that was last night for me. I've got scents. You probably don't know me because I don't put out many videos, but they still welcome me back with open arms. Here I am, and my scent of the day was Atelier Cologne's Vanille Insensé.
Yeah.
Which does not have incense in it, but it's still really nice. I like it a lot. It's kind of a brighter vanilla.
Ah.
Atelier boys, what's up?
Shout outs to Atelier.
Yeah.
Too fresh. I was not wearing Atelier today. My scent of the day was Blackbird by House of Matriarch.
Ooh. Vintage.
This is the vintage vaulted version. That's why the bottle looks different. And it's going to be the scent of the week because, damn, it just
is a House of Matriarch?
Scent of the week.
Yeah, House of Matriarch. Pretty cool stuff, man. So everyone in the live chat world, if you can let me know what your scent of the day was, that'd be sick. Because I think we're all curious. You know, we're not self-centered. It's not all about us. It's about you guys too, right?
Where is Steven? Somebody just asked. In the
they know.
Steven will not be on tonight. He unfortunately has a prior engagement with his family, but he will be back next week, and we may have Carlos joining us later on. So look forward to that. Yeah.
Hey.
All right, guys. So if you are a fan of Team Top 5 and the live chats and the live streams, you know that we like to break the ice with a bit of a fragrance game. So today's game is called the Predominant Note Predicament. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select different live streamers. I'm going to tell them a fragrance, and they have to tell me what the most predominant note is according to Fragrantica users. So this doesn't necessarily have to be like notes that jump out at you, but according to the masses, the population, what is the most common note to their nose? Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. All these fragrances, however, that I've chosen, they're pretty common, and I'm sure they're in most of your collection, or at least half of them. So
I think we should use base notes instead.
I think you're an idiot, so how about not? Okay.
That was a sick burn. You got me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, whatever, dude. All right, we are going to start with our guests, actually. So, Jesse, bit of an easy one for you. You have 5 seconds to guess the most predominant note in this. You have one guess because it should be pretty obvious. But here it is. La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent.
Cardamom.
Cardamom.
Three.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess lavender. Ooh. That would've
Shout
been
out
bad.
Jeremy Fragrance.
Shout out to Cherry Fragrance. Yes, man. And next up, Tyler, our other guest.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Just as cool. Your fragrance is Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche.
Ooh.
Oh, this one.
Lemon.
It's a Sicilian lemon, but I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God. I thought it was Amalfi. God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Going to Too Fresh, my boy
Hey.
Brad.
Yeah.
This is one of my current fall favorites.
Okay.
It is Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum.
Natural.
Damn.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna say cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Wrong, dude.
No, was it apple? There's no way it was apple.
It's apple. Yes.
What?
Even though this is the more intensified, darker version of the original, apple is still listed as the top note.
Wow.
So on today's challenge, you have the choice of either spraying yourself with a punishment fragrance or doing 10 push-ups. What do you say?
I mean, I'll do the push-ups, but you guys have to trust me that I'll do them down here.
We'll hear
You can
you.
see me. Okay.
I trust you, dude.
All right. Let me.
Let's hear those grunts.
Okay.
If you guys don't know, I'm all about fitness too, so I'm trying to get my team in shape, you know?
Okay.
Each bod ready?
All right. Ready? 1, 2,
I see.
I can see him.
4, 5, 6, 7.
He's bobbing really fast. Is he doing it on his knees?
Yeah.
No, man. You push us all day. You talking about?
Bradley's a strong boy.
Yeah. Make it all kinds of games.
All kinds. Okay.
One German boy.
Good.
I think George is mean.
Hashtag, yeah. All right, Timmy. I think I gave you one of the easiest ones. Accidentally. Your fragrance
Well, he's gonna
is
need it.
Dior Homme EDT.
Iris.
Duh.
Easy ass.
Yeah. Okay, next up, we're going back to Jesse.
God damn.
Yeah, this one, another fall fragrance. These are actually all fall fragrances, I might add, because we are in the fall/winter. Yeah, man, everyone knows about like Dior Homme. All these irises in the chats.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jesse, I digress. Your fragrance is Muglaise Pure Havane.
Oh, goddamn.
It's close. It's a pretty well blended.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it's. Oh my God. I would say tobacco.
Wrong.
I mean,
Ooh.
what?
So the brown.
Tobacco, cherry, or honey?
The brown is the tobacco, but the star is kind of honey-like, right? It's honey.
Wow.
God damn. Really?
It's honey, man.
All right,
just
let me
not
bang
fair.
it out. Yeah.
Bang it out.
Jesse
I'll
has a
do my push-ups,
280-pound bench press, so these push-ups are probably not a big deal for him.
Oh, light work.
In the chats, yeah, I see some tobaccos.
Coffee.
Believe it or not, it's honey. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Light work, easy.
Easy.
All right. Next up, Tyler.
Okay.
All right. This one I think is kind of easy, but we'll see. Your fragrance is Black Afghano by Nasamato.
Ooh.
Smelled it once.
Yeah.
I'll go with the old devil's lettuce.
Free
Hash.
smoke.
Ash?
Yeah, hash. Excuse
Hash?
me.
Yeah.
Hashish. Yeah.
Hashish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't smoke too much. You might buy a bunch of Dua samples.
Oh my god.
All right. While you do your push-ups, you can tell about that story. So it's
wanna hear
oud.
Oud. I should guess, dude. Okay,
Really?
My roommate's about to give me so many weird looks, but here we go. I don't know if you
But to be honest, I actually would have guessed hash too.
That's what I thought too, man.
Yeah, I've
That's
never
notable,
smelled it
though.
myself, but
Okay, let me see if I can angle this.
Fecal ink. Oh, we're getting an angle.
Uh-oh.
Let's check out your form, dog.
Yeah.
It's good form. It's real
Yeah,
good
it's good form. It's getting.
Yeah. Hodge twins. Good form. Okay.
Look at that. It's like a plank. Straight up. Damn, dude. So proud
How
of
were
you.
they?
Approved.
Yeah, man.
Were they good? James, how was my form?
Dude, on point.
Clean. I was clean.
Clean, real clean. All right. Tyler, once you set up, I think it's a good opportunity to tell that story to our watchers.
I hope my mom isn't watching this. Yeah, so I was getting a little experimental last night with some things that you can put into, say, cigarettes. And let's just say I got a little bit baked, and I woke up and saw that I had ordered like 8 or so samples of duo fragrances, which I used to be very against them.
Yeah.
And then I guess in the wake of my intoxication, I was just incredibly moved to try a few of them.
Yeah.
Woke up, I had spent $56. And that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. You're like, whoa, $8 by Killian?
It's like,
Whoa.
Oh my god.
All right, moving right along. We got another classic fall fragrance / all year date fragrance. Shout outs to Jeremy Fragrance. Bradley, your fragrance, CH Men, Red Ribbon.
Oh gosh, how did I know this?
The original. Okay.
it's a weird
Original.
Man, it's got to be between vanilla and leather. I'm gonna say leather.
Wrong on both counts, my friend.
What?
Was it sugarcane?
Sugar.
Is it sugar?
Sugar.
It's sugar?
Yeah.
Fragrantica people are on something. I'm sorry.
And,
I hate that.
How does sugar have a smell? Sugar cane? Like
it's a sugary. It's a weird fragrance, right? It's a sugary kind of leather.
That is a very strange fragrance, but I love it.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I never got it myself, man. I never got it. I don't know. Maybe something wrong with my nose, but
There are a lot of better fragrances that smell similar.
yeah, I just didn't see the brilliance in it. You know, it's
It's
some of
not.
these scents you
It's kind of
smell
a-
them.
It's unique, but it's not like mind blowing to me. I have a review coming out.
It's nice. It's nice. Privé is a lot better.
20 down. I suck at this game.
Yo, Brad, your pecs are gonna be so swole.
Oh yeah, swole all day.
You're gonna be brolic tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's going Super Saiyan.
All
All right,
it's already over 9,000. That's right. Boom.
all right, Timmy, are you still with us?
The meetings
Yeah,
are still
yeah.
this one.
I saw, dude. Okay, another Jeremy fragrance, fall fragrance,
Oh, okay.
Versace Eros.
Versace Eros.
Yeah.
Never looked up the note for this one because it just smells metallic and sweet to me. But
Okay.
judging by that, I'm just gonna go out a whim and say Tonka Bean.
It's vanilla.
Oh my goodness.
Is it not mint? I could have sworn it would be mint.
Yeah.
Mint was a close second. Yeah, mint was definitely up there.
I never
Like-
actually got any mint from that fragrance.
I was
I feel like
really
mint
going
was like the
vanilla
top
myself.
nose, and normally not the top nose.
I hate that
poor
fragrance.
Timmy.
It is super nuclear.
It's good. You know what though? For the cold weather, that refreshing mint is very, very refreshing to me.
I mean, whoever hates it, if you lived in Canada, you'd be saying something different.
Yeah.
But like
exactly.
Cryptomint is so much better.
Toothpaste.
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 Fresh to death,
Good.
yeah.
And then Ultra Zest is just better than Cryptomint. So really just
Bro,
get
I
Ultra
brought-
Zest.
I brush my teeth with it.
Cryptomint.
It's good milk.
Cryptomint. Yeah, good mouthwash. Only thing it's good for.
Okay, guys.
Yikes.
Stop throwing daggers, yo. I love my mugler.
It's like how taste of fragrance is only good for spicing up your soup.
Yeah.
It's like no, you spray it on cake. It's like a spice cake.
Spice cake. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of nasty ass cakes you eat, but
Jesse, I think we're back to you, buddy. This one,
I'm 1 for 1.
you know what? 1 for 1, 50-50. This is definitely a 50-50 fragrance when it comes to notes. So let's see if you can get it.
Oh man.
Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford.
What's one or the other, man?
That? Jesus Christ.
Flip a coin.
Man,
It's split. It's split. Yo. What the? You know what? 5 seconds. You know, I'm gonna go with.
Here you go.
I'm gonna go with. God damn it, vanilla. I get some spiciness from it too. I almost said cinnamon, but I'm gonna go with vanilla. I'm wildin'.
The first one's tobacco, so you should have picked tobacco. Sorry, dude.
I mean, it's 50-50.
Tobacco Vanille, not Vanille tobacco, dude.
Got it.
Let me get my push-ups in.
Yeah, get it in, man.
can we turn the tables on James for a second and have him do one?
Okay, for the last one, if you can get the bonusy question, I do 50 push-ups. So.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it on video.
Yes.
Yep.
So. Mr. Siash gets pineapple.
Pineapple. That's probably.
That's my boy. All right, Tyler.
Yes.
What's up, dude?
So
I know what this one smells like to me, but Fragrantica, may or may not agree. Your fragrance is New Harlem by Bond Number 9.
Ooh.
God damn.
That's interesting.
God,
There's no
okay.
bacon note on there to pick from.
Yeah, no.
Bacon pancakes.
And don't look it up.
And like,
Hands free, hands up
I
here.
don't know. So to me, New Harlem never actually smelled like anything people told me to smell. It would smell like. It doesn't
Pancakes?
smell like coffee or pancakes. I don't know what kind of breakfast you guys have been eating, but, and whoever would put that as their number 1 in their fall list is just a fool. But I would say cinnamon.
Tonka bean, maybe?
Is it cinnamon?
It's coffee.
Coffee. That's the one it smells like the
Coffee.
least.
Yes,
No, I mean,
I
it's
agree.
It's pretty similar. It's pretty similar to Givenchy's Plain Tense, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
coffee.
yeah.
To me, it's just like pure Tonka light. Just get pure
Yeah.
Tonka. It's cheaper, it's better, and you're not supporting a racist company. There you go.
You're firing
Well, you know
shots
what?
today, huh?
Pure push-ups. How's that? Go.
Pure energy. That's what I need right now.
Yeah. Pure sass.
Bradley's active in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bradley's
Gotta,
killing
gotta
it.
stay active down there, right?
Alrighty.
Has someone ever tried Carbon by Balmain? Danielle Picas asked him. I've never
Can we
tried
get a pure
Carbon by
amber,
Balmain.
please?
Oh, pure, yeah.
Pure
Let's
amber.
get a pure
Amber Absolute Rival, maybe.
Yeah, like Cherry Mugler. Come on, let's go, buddy. Let's get a pure amber.
What about like pure pure juniper? Mm.
That would be some peppery shit, James.
Yeah.
Nah,
Pure
pure
vetiver,
amber, you know?
I would-
I think that would be good. The pure vetiver.
yeah, pure vetiver would be cool.
Sick work scent.
Kind of an
wanna see-
earthier, either one.
I
Pure
wanna see the
bergamot.
take on oud.
Or hear me out.
Pure oud.
You could do some.
It seems like every other live stream we end up at this pure topic.
Pretty much.
Bradley,
Yeah.
I have a fun one for you.
Okay.
Kind of easy if you know about it.
It has been easy so far for me, but okay.
Your fragrance is Royal Oud by Creed.
Well, I'm gonna say I know pink pepper is definitely up there as one of the notes. I'm gonna say since oud is not prominent in that one, I think it's cedar. Is that right? Cedar.
My boy!
Yo!
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice, nicely done.
As y'all know, Royal Oud, its secret code name is Royal Cedar
Yeah.
because there's no detectable oud in
It's
it.
on the hush hush, you know.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I've ever smelled Royal Oud.
Well, maybe I'll send you a sample.
It's one.
That would be dang.
It's pretty good.
It is. It's very good. And I actually wore it in slightly warmer weather. It did some cool stuff on my skin, man. Call me crazy. I won't be offended. Timmy, your fragrance is another made lots of appearances in a lot of fall fragrance lists. Fahrenheit Parfum by Dior.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. It's gasoline is not a no, right?
Not officially.
Not officially a no. Man. Is that wait? That's love parfum or just parfum? Or is that the same thing?
It's parfum. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. Leather.
Good guess.
Is it vanilla?
Is it violet? Probably violet.
It's bourbon vanilla. I would have accepted vanilla.
Vanilla, huh?
Yeah, Timmy. Time
I'm
to get your
saying
swallow. Trolls.
Trolls.
Yeah, violet is actually not a predominant note in Fahrenheit Parfum. The original, of course, it's known for that violet note, but Parfum, it takes a slightly sweeter gourmandy approach with the vanilla, with the booziness, and with those dank push-ups by Timmy. Dude.
Yeah, there you go. Going down on him.
Can this become
So
the
we have
dank
a
stream?
James, we have a question in in the live chat. Anybody know what batch of Aventis you get off Max Aroma? I'm not sure what batch, but I think it comes with a sub.
Yeah. I was gonna say Costco batch, but your answer is way better.
You probably get like a.
Yeah.
It's very opulent though.
Very opulent niche quality. Okay, so I'm taking this opportunity very quickly. If you guys are keeping in touch with YouTube and the fragrance community on YouTube, there have been a few videos released recently, namely mine, Jesse's, and most recently TM Scent, Tyler's. They all have very similar themes.
Yeah.
Take what you will from them. I don't necessarily want to go into too much on that, just because Team Tom 5 is about positivity and spreading positivity in the fragrance community. But part of that is trimming the fat and getting rid of the negativity.
Nice. Well said.
So seriously, after this live stream, please check out Jesse's channel, check out Tyler's channel, and you will be pleased with their latest submissions. On with the game. Jesse, I have a pretty special fragrance in my collection, so don't mess this up, dude. Your fragrance is Jubilation 25 Vintage.
How many notes are in there? Oh my goodness.
Too many.
I would say that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I would go with a safe bet and say incense. I almost said blueberry, but I'll go with incense.
Good guess. It's actually blackberry. You were close with blueberry.
Dang.
But yeah, it's the fruitiness, man. The fruitiness in this
Yeah.
comes through.
Yeah, the incense is the
blueberry
backbone.
is Blueberry is Bleecker Street, which, as we all know, is discontinued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was a berry. It was a berry.
Discontinued.
Another shot.
Zing.
Yeah.
All right, let me get.
I'm gonna take so many shots. I'm gonna wake up with 8 more Dua samples.
Don't worry.
couple
It's
Alexandria.
coming from a master. It's coming from a master perfumer, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, they're cheap oils, but I want them.
Master perfume.
If I may, like, state my case later in the stream about Dua, I've come to terms with them. I think it'd be an interesting.
Yeah, I have
I'm to
again.
go with Alexandria.
Shameless plug. I have a clone video coming out soon. I actually focus on Alexandria more than Dua, but
To me, Alexandria is worse than Dua, and Parfums Vintage is worse than Alexandria.
Well, the thing is, Alexandria doesn't
And I'll
have
never
any,
get a free bottle from them now.
Alexandria
whatever, let's
doesn't
burn
have
that
any,
bridge.
They don't have any controversy attached to them, right? I know it's a guy who used to work with the guys from Dua.
yeah.
I have personal. I have personal kind of, I guess, inhibitions with Alexandria, mainly with the owner and how he treated a lot of people. I'm not a fan, which is why I'm not getting anything from Alexandria. to my knowledge, the guy behind Dua, Masam Raza, is actually a nice guy. I've conversed with him before, so that's why I really have
but
no
what
problem.
about all that shady shit that was going on? Because they went around on some mafioso type shit.
Shutting channels down if you disagree with them.
Yeah, like
that was all the guy now behind Alexandria.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was the PR guy.
Into perspective.
It's derailed. The game is derailed.
Hate to cut you off. That sounds like a juicy topic for later, but we have a game to play, boys. So.
No problem. What up, Michael? Yeah, I'm in here.
Where did the Bleaker joke start? Oh yeah, true. Yeah, man. We got Jesse in the house.
Yeah.
TM Sense.
What's up?
This one's tough, dude.
Okay.
Your fragrance is Chanel Egoiste.
Cinnamon.
Damn, dude!
Off the rip. Got it real quick.
Off the rip.
That's one I remember for some reason. It's because I've always wanted it.
Nice.
That's one I really want, and when I really want a fragrance, I look it up constantly.
Wicked.
I would have just done the push-ups.
Okay. I would have.
That is such a dank fragrance. Oh my god, I love that stuff.
It's pretty lit.
I wore it when I was seeing Logan, and it was the most masculine thing I've ever done.
That movie was.
I like it, but I find it doesn't last on my skin. I mean, the ones in store I tried at least. The longevity on it's pretty shitty on my skin. So.
Damn, dude, that's a shame. It's pretty dope. Where bring a decant around, man.
Yeah. I might wear my
Roberto,
top hat.
It's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah. Bradley.
Yeah.
All right, we're down to the last two fragrances. This one. Your fragrance is Gucci Pour Homme.
Okay. I'm going to say incense.
Yeah! Atelier Boys! Back to back.
I was like,
I've never smelled that one.
So it's like
it smells like elementary school with a wind-up pencil sharpener.
I do have very fond memories of that. I have what is it? I have lead in my finger because of that thing.
Damn, dude.
My pencil sharpener exploded in 7th grade. I stabbed myself, and I still have it in my finger.
Wow.
Jesse, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the Gucci's. I think it has a T note. I wasn't sure. Is it MV or one of
Gucci Pour Homme 2.
Pour Homme 2. Yes.
Sick, awesome fragrance.
Yeah.
Gucci Pour Homme 2 is like it is the Bob Ross of fragrances. So it is the happiest, most relaxing fragrance.
Yeah, it does a lot. It's unique. It lasts. It's
heavy bottle.
Really good. Heavy bottle, so you can bottle.
I wanna bring it home with me over Thanksgiving break, but I don't think I can.
Yeah. It's heavy stuff.
Okay, for the last one, Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm actually opening this up to everyone. There is a
hard one.
There is a two-way tie. I'll accept the first one as a winner. If anyone gets the second one in 5 seconds, I'll do 50 push-ups.
Oh
wow!
All right.
Okay.
And I need your hands up.
My hands right here.
I feel like we're in Unfriended.
All right.
Obscure movie reference.
Yeah. Hashtag obscure movie reference. Okay. This last fragrance is Mugler's Pure Malt.
Oh my gosh.
Whiskey.
Oriental Accords and
Peat.
mixed fruit notes.
Fruity notes, peat, malt, and wood
Oriental
notes.
Accords and mixed fruit notes, right? No?
Timmy, what do you say?
No clue.
Okay, Timmy, I need a guess from you, and so you just need to pick one of the top notes, and then if one of you guys pick the second. So hold on.
Fruits.
Mixed fruits, and what's the second one, guys?
Oriental notes, dude.
It's got it. Peat. It's peat. It's P-E-A-T.
0. Okay, so you guys picked the hard one. Fruity notes, fruity accords, or whatever.
Yeah.
Malt is the other one.
Yeah, I said malt. Oh shit, we got my man Big Beard Business in there. All hail the beard.
Oh, hail the beard!
Fuck the
Hell yeah, Big Beard.
Fuck the box.
Big Beard, can I just
Get
say
that
right
damn
now, I love your channel, dude. Like, I love it. You
I
are
think
one of
we
the
all
funniest
do, man.
guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, he makes me feel like shit every day. Like his work rate is insane.
oh, it
Like,
is.
He works
Go
hard,
on the
man.
computer, he has a video up. Next day, there's a video. I'm like, God damn.
Oh, it is malt. Damn it.
Like,
Mhm. Yeah, dude. Shout outs to Big Beard
it's,
Business.
I don't.
Shout outs to
goddamn
people that
bad.
work hard, man, in this
Yeah.
fragrance community.
Hard
know.
workers.
Oh yeah, I mean, his trajectory is gonna be insane, man. Like,
Huge respect. Okay, guys. I have a bit of FOMO. I got left out of the push-ups, sadly. I really thought malt would be the shoe-in answer, but
I could have sworn it was Pete. I don't even know what that is, but I just know it's in there.
Yeah. Malt was said, but in terms of the final answer, sorry, not sorry, dude.
do you guys believe the whole it was aged in a whiskey barrel? That whole
Hell
nonsense?
no, dude.
Yes. No way.
I mean,
That's
it's a great
marketing.
story for marketing, but Creed is pretty awesome with that bullshit marketing. He's saying Sinatra wore Bois de Portugal and all
Oh, yeah.
that bullshit.
And they existed for
Like
like
how-
400 years. Like, come on.
Cary Grant was Green Irish Tweed was created for Cary Grant, and Cary Grant is literally dead when Green Irish Tweed came out.
Yeah, that's
Bad timing.
They sprayed it on his body.
That's jokes, man.
And
Okay.
I love Creed, but like,
Oh, Creed is like one of the kings of summer niche fragrances, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they have obviously some great cool other offerings too, but the fresh ambergris is pretty solid,
it's hard
right?
to beat.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat.
I mean, so
You
at
know.
this point, are they using synthetic ambergris, or I mean, Creed has virgins going into the water and jerking off these whales. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Because
That is the scientific
they
method
use
to
the
get
fine-
ambergris, right?
You know,
Scientific.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but I'm actually one of those who went in and jerked off the whale.
It's
How much you get paid?
a high-paying job, if I have to say it.
You get paid in flacons?
a lot less than you would hope.
Oh my goodness.
You
I got an
get called
Aventus
Diddy Intense
decant,
Man.
and they just kind of threw it at me. Like, Bradley, you see that Virgin Island water that you
Yeah.
just picked up?
Oh yeah.
You're welcome. You are looking at the guy who jerked off that Virgin Island water for you.
It's so good.
That's good.
I've been told I'm good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and on that note of whale, I have a question for you guys, and this goes out to everyone in the chat as well. So, in Southern Ontario, which is where I'm from, the fall season has come and went, dude. And that's bad grammar, but it was kind of a play on words of the last subject we were talking about.
Yeah, nice.
Basically, it went from summer and then a little bit of fall and then winter. So it's hard to kind of pick a good fall fragrance because it's already winter temperatures. My question is, what is your method in differentiating fragrances that are appropriate for fall versus fragrances that are appropriate for winter? I mean, the temperatures can be kind of similar, but the vibes can be different. I don't know. I just think it's an interesting question because, you know, we always pick fragrances based on season, temperature, occasions. How about these things? What fall versus winter fragrances?
Damn.
Bradley?
I mean,
so,
oh, sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead,
So-
Randy. Yeah.
yeah, for me, like fall scents, I look for something. So yeah, like, you know, I live in Virginia and we get like a pretty wide variety of temperatures. Like in the fall, it can be anywhere from 90 to 30 degrees. And into winter, it's usually pretty cold. But for the fall, it's got to be something that is generally comforting to me. Usually I look for spicy, maybe tobacco, maybe smoky. That's the kind of stuff that I look for. Very comforting and very casual. And then like in the winter, I look for very luxurious, complex stuff that's, you know, a little, maybe harder to wear, but when it's really cold out, I think it works better. So that's just the biggest thing for me. Fall is easy to wear, casual, comfortable. And then winter is like luxurious, really complex, bold, and unique. I guess, yeah.
Sick.
That's what I look for.
Okay, cool. Let's go to one of our guests, Jesse.
Well, I mean, as you know, James, we live in Canada. And the weather is insane. Like one day it'll be 9 degrees Celsius, and the next day it'll be like minus 15. So, I mean, usually for fall I'll go with gourmands. So, I mean, anything gourmand is fine. But in the wintertime, I like the nuclear stuff. You know, the ouds and anything with oud in it, I'm game for it in the wintertime. So anything crazy, nuclear, powerful, because it cuts right through the cold. It gets ridiculously cold out here. So, I mean,
Yeah,
but that's
already.
the thing. Fall and winter are the same thing out here. It all depends on the day. It's a day-to-day basis thing. But yes, usually I like the gourmands. I like the gourmands.
Sick. And I got one of those gourmands from you, right?
Yes, Fef Delicious. I hate that
Hey.
thing, man. Smells like makeup.
Yeah,
So
dude, the opening
good.
is it just throws me off big time.
So
I'm not the only one,
good.
right? It's like the mint, the lavender just doesn't work for me. I don't know.
I do like
Yeah,
it.
it just didn't work for me, man. And I
Me
bought
and
I bought it.
James.
I blind bought it, and I tried so hard to like it, and I had to be honest with myself, you know. And I got compliments from it too, but again, if I'm not comfortable wearing it and I'm not feeling it, the compliment
It's your
doesn't mean
fragrance,
much.
right? Yeah, man.
In my opinion, close encounter fragrances don't get much better than Fête Delicieux. It's like the
Mic
best.
drop.
I mean, you smell like her makeup, so that makes sense.
Hey.
I mean, I love Dior Homme, so maybe.
Okay, going to Timmy. Timmy, how do you differentiate between fall and winter fragrances living in Las Vegas?
To me, fall fragrances, I typically pick from fall fragrances, the fragrances that reminds me of fall. So anything that's dry, kind of dry fragrances like woody fragrances, tobacco, just anything that is reminiscent of the fall. Maybe some gourmand fragrance like Fête Delicieux also. My phone just went off. It's my little brother, but I'll answer in a little bit. And that, like, you know, just anything. I don't really try to differentiate between fall and winter fragrance. I just wear whatever, because usually fall fragrances that I wear are strong enough for the winter time already. But there are some winter fragrances that I don't wear in the fall, and those are the really heavy oud fragrance. Like, I would never wear oud satin oud in the fall time because it's still too hot for it. There's fragrances like, let's say, like for example, Black Afghano that I don't feel like fit the fall at all because it's still too strong for it. I would wear that in the winter, but most of the fall fragrances, I usually wear them in the winter time as well. So I think the best way to differentiate is really up to you. There's no right or wrong way to do it. To me, it's just whatever reminds me of fall and whatever reminds me of winter.
Timmy, pardon my ignorance here, but how cold does it get in Vegas? I mean,
I used to live in Alaska. I just moved to Vegas just a few months ago.
Oh, I see.
So I don't really know the winter here yet. I've never experienced winter in Vegas.
Because I'm thinking Alaska, you maybe take the Middle Eastern approach where you pretty much wear whatever you want, because they wear a lot of oud there and it's hot.
In Alaska, I can wear pretty much whatever I want, except for citrus, like summery fragrances. They don't last in the Alaska air at all. It's too dry up there for citrus.
Huh.
It just goes away.
See.
Same with Las Vegas. Las Vegas is also a really, really dry place. Despite how hot it is, I can still wear heavy fragrances in that summertime because it doesn't project because of how dry the weather here is.
Interesting. Actually, I wouldn't have thought of that. It's not like Florida where it's just like
so if you're in like a place like, let's say, Thailand, where the weather is really humid and damp, you have to spray less than anywhere else that has a dry humidity.
Yeah.
Because it just kill you. I wore 3 sprays of Aventus in Thailand and it killed me.
Oh man.
Like way too strong.
Yeah, Aventus sucks. Ew. Tyler.
I'm gonna excuse me for a second to save this call. My little brother is important.
Bro, no problem. Tyler, how do you differentiate between fall and winter fragrances?
You know, I tend to think that fall fragrances, at least for me, are usually more spicy. And the thing is, when I get to like winter, or as I call it, Christmas month, I'm in Christmas mode. I'm in like, bitches, I'm coming in. So like, to me it's more of a like when my number 1 winter fragrance this year is gonna be Angel Man Pure Tonka, because like that stuff is a sweet sugar cookie dipped in hot chocolate waiting for Santa. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear that. As for fall though, like my go-to this fall has been Boss Bottled Oud, because it's a spicy, kind of dry, juicy oud. That, oh my god, that stuff is amazing.
What's up, man?
I was between that and Noir Extreme. And I love Noir Extreme. I love it, but I'm glad I got Boss Bottled Oud.
Yeah. So good.
I gotta check that out. What really surprised me about Pure Tonka is the summer release. I didn't get that because I mean clearly it's a fall/winter scent, but he brought it out in the summertime.
Oh, that's a good
That
point.
confused the hell out of me.
It's because Thierry Mugler is insane, man.
Oh yeah, Pure Civet.
At some point, they're gonna have to step away from that DNA.
They are, but Pure Tonka, I think, is kind of a. I see Pure Tonka as like the end of the Angel Men line.
Yeah, that could have been a standalone, actually.
It could have. It's very not Angel Men-y.
Yeah.
Angel Manny. With that.
Angel Manny man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. We're gonna have a quick Q&A session later on. So everyone in the chat, if you can just holler any questions that you want us to answer, and we'll be more than happy to do so. And for now, I'm going to the main section of this live stream. It's called the Fragrance House All-Star section. So what we have is 4 designer and 4 niche houses. And I'm going to ask you guys in the chat, and more specifically the reviewers in this live stream, what's their favorite of each house currently to wear? So more than likely, it'll probably be a fall, winter type of fragrance or a cool weather fragrance. But unless you like to rock, you know, some freshies nowadays for whatever reason. So the first house that I want to talk about is Prada. So Prada is the design. We're going to start with the designers first. So of the Prada fragrances that are out now, which one makes you real excited when you wear it? Which one are you looking forward to grabbing?
What was that? It makes you what when you wear it?
It tickles me in a what did he say?
It really tickles me where I love.
Yes, where it tickles me where I love. Yeah,
Like,
you got it.
That sounds like something Jared from Subway would say.
Yeah.
After he bites you with a sub.
Shout out to Big Shaq.
Yeah.
The tingles. Okay.
Guys, 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. Quick maths.
That was
Quick
pretty
maths.
quick, man.
Those were quick maths. What can I say?
Shout out to Michael Dappa, yo.
Hang on, there's a subscriber joke in here somewhere. Let me go to his social blade.
While you do that, I'm going to turn the table to Too Fresh.
All right.
Too Fresh. What's your favorite Prada fragrance? Prada fragrances are pretty fresh, so I feel like you're the resident expert on this.
Yeah, they're definitely up my alley. A lot of them come off soapy, clean, fresh. Some people say that there's not a whole lot of diversity in the house, and I can definitely see that. For me, still probably my favorite from the house has to be the original Luna Rossa. I really like that one. It's like the minty, citrus, kind of soapy. Actually has pretty good performance off me. And I find it pretty nice. It gets some compliments too, which is always good. I have a little splash. I don't have a full bottle. I probably should though. But that's definitely my favorite. I like wearing that a lot in the spring. So yeah, definitely not at colder weather, but you know, again, didn't really have anything particularly for colder weather. Maybe the new Prada L'Homme Intense, maybe. But yeah, for me, it's Luna Rossa.
Well, you can do Luna Rossa as like a quick spritz to the gym in the cool
weather.
There
you go. All day.
You know, just that lavender, like minty, you know.
Yeah, it's really good. So easy to wear too.
Yeah, it is. Jesse, how about you, man?
Shit, it's very simple for me. Luna Rossa Extreme, man. It is a lovely gourmand. Very, very slept on. It is amazing. I really like that. And second best, I'll probably say Prada L'Homme. But personally, yeah, I'll go with Luna Rossa Extreme. It is amazing. It's very slept on, to be honest. Yeah, it should be highly ranked, but yes, Luna Rossa Extreme for sure.
Well, funny you say that, dude, because my top Prada fragrance video that I released way back, Extreme, was #1. It's by far my favorite too. So I couldn't agree more.
You're a
with
man
you,
of good taste.
Luna Rossa Extreme is a banger.
Oh man,
like
especially
pepper,
in
right?
cold weather.
Lavender pepper.
Yeah,
it's got the pepper in there. It's very nice. It's really nice.
It's good stuff, man. Tyler, what's your favorite Prada fragrance currently?
All right, you know, like Prada's out there.
Ticklish Prada.
Prada's out there. They're doing their thing. They're shaking their dicks, and I'm okay with it. But like, it's like mad respect for Prada for having like a really distinct what is it? Like a very distinct
DNA
artistic vision, and like
Yeah.
they have a very distinct thing. I don't connect with really any of their fragrances. If I had to say one that I wear now, it's definitely L'Homme. That's one that I could see myself getting a full bottle of just 'cause it's so easy to wear.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of my opinion on Prada. It's I totally get the love for it. I don't understand the hate for it, but I kind of balance out at like a.
Cool.
But wait, carbon doesn't resonate with you? You don't feel carbon?
You know, no, not really. I wish I kind of wish everyone would stop copying Dior Sauvage now. It's like
Honestly, I hate Sauvage with a passion, but Carbon, they found a way to refine Sauvage, you know. And
I think that's just an oxymoron.
I mean, you get what I'm saying, but like they found a way.
Yeah.
Like I don't like Carbon myself, but like it's more palatable to my nose than Sauvage. I hate Sauvage. God damn.
Yeah, dude.
There's just enough of that Luna Rossa DNA in Carbon that makes it more bearable for us.
Exactly, that makes it more bearable and palatable to the nose.
I think La Rive Extreme Story is actually the best Sauvage.
You want to know? I actually bought that. You want to know who I bought it because of?
No.
Take a wild guess, James.
Wild guess.
Not good.
He said it was niche quality. What can I say?
Oh my god. Niche quality.
2 words, 10 letters. Say it, and I'm yours.
No.
Niche quality.
I mean, Chris Designer is my boy for Sauvage clones, but you know.
If you want to apply it crookedly.
Yeah, with a bit of a lean.
Those videos.
Timmy, we're talking about our current favorite Prada fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
What Prada fragrances really?
I only own one Prada, and I would have to say it's Prada L'Homme.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite because it's the only one I own, and it's actually one of my favorite office scents. It's just extremely easy to use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Utilitarian.
Straight up. Yeah, it's an updated Dior Homme Eau for men, right?
Debatable.
New and improved.
I hate Dior Homme.
What is it? I don't get it why people hate it, dude.
Okay. To me, if you're gonna commit to Dior Homme, commit to Dior Homme. None of this half-ass like, oh, I want a little bit of the iris, but not all the iris. You grit your teeth and you take it. You take that makeup bag.
Take it. Take all of it.
If you're really mad, you can take the whole 9 inches and go for DHI.
That's weird. I've always gotten more DHI out of this than actually Dior Homme for some reason.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Dior Homme Eau it's isolated iris, like to me.
Yeah.
It's more plain, but the iris is, stands out to me a bit. But to each his own, right?
Each their own.
No, it's all subjective, yo.
You're just wrong. It's fine.
I'm just wrong. Okay.
We're all wrong. We all know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh, rest in peace.
I know now.
Okay.
I know nothing.
Next up, our next designer house that we're going to look at for all-star fragrances is Paco Rabanne. Another house that starts
everyone's favorite house.
Yeah,
everyone's favorite house, especially in the Fragcom. I'm going to word this a bit differently. So with Paco Rabanne, I don't want you to tell me currently your favorite one, but historically, whether you're new or like when you were first starting out, which like Paco Rabanne fragrance was like, yeah, this one is like the shiznit.
The one that had the most impact on you.
Yeah,
mine's kind of embarrassing.
I think that goes for all of us. But Bradley, you can start us off.
Yeah, this is actually one that I really like. 1 Million Privé.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I smelled this. This was I think it came out August 2016. I want to say, and it was so good. I sprayed it in Macy's on like a tester card, and I walked around the entire store. I think I ended up getting a bottle that day or something. I can't remember, but it was so good. It was like kind of like ombre narguilé, but it has that bubblegum sort of a thing still, but it's not as much. It has myrrh, which is one of my favorite notes. It has the hookah tobacco thing, lots of cinnamon, of course, and it's just awesome. It has great performance on me. Gets compliments, and like for the winter, it's a banger. I'm telling you. So yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome. Jesse, how about you?
Oh my God. Yo, there's a story attached to this bottle. I mean,
Do it up.
I was in 2009, I believe. And my first bottle ever was Givenchy's Plain Tense. My second bottle was 1 million, and I bought it off eBay of somebody. And when it came in, I believe it was sitting outside in the cold in the Canadian winter. And mind you, I didn't know anything about fragrances. When I took my bottle out, I said, "This thing is it's pretty cold." And I had my Xbox on, and it's kind of hot, so I put it behind my Xbox so it cools down a bit. And I ruined that bottle, actually. It's the most retarded shit I've ever done. There was no logic behind it whatsoever, man. It was like, but yeah, definitely has to be 1 million. Yeah, and I mean, I've enjoyed 1 million a lot. Women love it, but now every dude in the club smells like 1 million, unfortunately. So yeah, I stay away from that.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's a shame.
Okay, cool. Next up, actually, I'm gonna go to Timmy. Timmy, what's your favorite Paco Rabanne historically?
Historically, my favorite Paco Rabanne just have to. It's a battle really between 1 million original and Invictus Aqua. I have to say Invictus Aqua since I don't own the original 1 million and I own this one. To me, they should never have discontinued Invictus Aqua. It's such a shame. I finally made something that's, you know, another good one that could have been just as famous as 1 million, but they discontinued it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Actually, what do you guys think is the most slept on Paco Rabanne scent? I'm curious. I have an idea what it is, but I'm curious what you guys think is the
1
very
million
most
cologne.
underrated.
Ooh, yeah.
Excess.
Oh, I thought you said.
Excess. I would agree with that.
Excess.
I thought you said most slapped on, not slept on.
Oh wait, there's a lot of excess.
Because I hate 1 million
Excess.
cologne.
Excess.
There's pure excess too.
Yeah, pure excess. Yeah, but excess is well, all the pure excess flankers. I mean, they smell pretty good, but it's really just like falls within that line of the diesel like fist tattoo ones, and they're just generic. But the girls
The
like them,
coolest
right?
bottles that I've ever seen. You mean?
They're pretty cool. I do like them. But yeah, no, XS it's designer Himalaya by Creed, and Himalaya is a fantastic scent. You know, so I would say that ultraviolet. I see.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ultraviolet Man's pretty cool.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah. All these comments are hilarious.
Shout out to Ashton. We have Ashton in the comment section.
GENTS Sense at Captain.
Yes.
Lurking.
Ashton, meme with me.
Ashton here with GENTS Sense. Tyler.
There you go. Nice.
We talking Paco Rabanne still?
We are, dude. What's your favorite Paco Rabanne historically?
Historically, it's embarrassing. The original Invictus.
Yeah.
I was a bit early in the game.
Early.
I think I've recently, I think I suffered a severe kick to the head, and that's what made me want to like it. If we're talking like what I actually think is actually good, the original 1 million actually ain't bad, but 1 million Privé is actually like a well-constructed fragrance, which is more than you can say about any Paco Rabanne fragrance.
Yeah.
But Paco Rabanne is also, they're out there, they're doing their thing, they're shaking their dicks. Like, I respect them. They also have an artistic vision.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Is that H3 reference, by the way?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Okay, so for the next house, guys, this is actually a designer house that I'm inserting in, surprising y'all. It's Yves Saint Laurent.
Insertion.
Oh.
Yeah, well, insertion. For Yves Saint Laurent, what I want to do is I want to stick to their designer releases, like their cheaper ones.
Yeah.
So we can already eliminate Tuxedo and Kaftan.
The niche is hard to find anyways. I've never smelled any of them. It's very hard to find. So.
Oh, but M7 Ups, it's like the best one.
I mean, if you want to be like a Cheesemo and say M7, then whatever. But anyway, Bradley. Oh yeah, for my Paco Rabanne, hashtag 1 million. My ex-girlfriend bought it for me, and it served me well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to quickly enter that in. Hashtag insertion again.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get judged too hard. But Bradley, tell us your favorite Yves Saint Laurent fragrance.
Oh, so free, so free. It's got to be the original, the
Don't say it.
unbeatable, the undeniable L'Homme.
Okay.
The one that kind of started it all for me. This was like the one fragrance that I really, started getting compliments with, and that I really connected with. I still get pretty good performance off it. I know most people don't, but I'm, I guess, lucky to get good performance with it, even though it's, I think, somewhat of a newer batch. But yeah, it's just one of the most easy to wear fragrances. Can wear any time of the year, wear it to work, wear it to any scenario. It's got ginger, it's got apple, a little bit of spices, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of violet leaf. It's just awesome. So I think every collection needs to have this pretty much. So
I agree, man. I think L'Homme is one of those fragrances that people always forget about. You know, it's like we're oversaturated with all these juices, and there's some like bangers that are staples and should be staples because they're very good. And every time I like reach for that fragrance, I always am reminded of how dope it is. So good on you, bro.
Hey,
Atta boy. Jesse, how about you? What's your favorite Yves Saint Laurent fragrance?
I'll have to go old school on you guys. Mine is Rive Gauche. Oh man, vintage.
Oh, yeah.
You know the one in the sprayer? Yeah, the long
The tin
sprayer.
can.
Yep.
Yes, the tin can one. And man, when I have that on, I feel amazing. You know, this is suit and tie. If you let your mom near me, I'll be your stepdad type of scent. And I'll end up sending you to the store for me. You know, that's that type of shit. I mean, when I work, it's super fly. Really, it's very manly. You know, it's the type of shit you put on. Like, yo, motherfucker, yo, go to the store for me while
Seriously,
while your mom serves me type of shit.
There's
And,
nothing
I feel
unisex
like a
about
savage
it.
when I have.
No, not a chance.
No, not at all. It's barbershop. It's amazing. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, lasts too.
Probably my second best, I would say, is YSL's La Nuit Frozen Cologne. In 2011, I passed an opportunity to buy La Nuit, and I got Frozen Cologne instead. So yeah, it would have to be second best would be a Frozen Cologne.
Yeah, more versatile La Nuit. It's such a good fragrance, man. Awesome. Timmy, how about you? YSL.
Favorite YSL fragrance. Cop out, La Nuit alone.
Not a cop out, man. That's legit.
It's just the best. Like every time I smell it, I just get reminded of how. Like I was just talking to Bradley about this the other day. Every time I smell La Nuit, I told Bradley that I'm just reminded of how, like why it is like one of the legendary designer fragrance out there. It's just that good. It's unique, and despite some people might say the DNA is becoming popular, and I'm like. Where though? Like I don't see it in a lot of any other fragrances that there's no other fragrance that makes me feel the same way as La Nuit at all.
Yeah.
So it still retains its uniqueness until now. It does the DNA the best.
It's a pretty suave fragrance.
Hi-oh!
Does it tickle you somewhere you enjoy a lot?
Speaking of tickling, Tyler, what's your favorite YSL?
I'm glad. Can I be the tickler from now on?
Yeah, sure. I had a teacher we called Mr. Tickles back in high school.
Is he still working there, or did several abuse scandals come out about him?
Probably.
So if I had to, what can I say? If I had to pick a YSL, it was originally Rive Gauche. Well, actually, it was originally Old Team, because like Old Team's amazing, and then you said Rive Gauche, and now it's Rive Gauche.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Rive Gauche is that blow your mom's back out type of
the
scent.
shit, but Old Team's also really good.
Yeah, funny that you said that, dog, because my
knew it.
ultimate YSL, L'Homme Ultime.
Yeah.
Damn, this fragrance, man. From first sniff, it was just incredible to me. Like it's unique. It has a bit of the L'Homme vibe to it, but really, it takes L'Homme. It adds some ginger, some rose in a very, very interesting way. Other than Lyric Man, this is the most interesting use of rose I've seen in a men's fragrance. And for me, the Eau de Parfum performance does perform really well, and it kind of can work in warm and cold weather. And speaking for Ashton, who is not with us on stream, but with us in the chat, hashtag M7/Old opium is dope too. So for those of you who are wondering what Ashton is, yeah, Ashton likes.
What do you guys think is the most underrated YSL? Because opium, the vintage opium stuff is pretty good. I mean, it's retirement home chic. I mean,
yeah, you know what? Vintage, there's like the eau de parfum version and stuff. Like, I didn't.
L'Homme Libre. People sleep on this all the time.
That's very true.
Dude, L'Homme Libre is pretty good.
It's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That one is too fresh for me.
Too fresh. You can't handle it and get out of the kitchen, man.
Yeah. So is Cologne Gingembre. That's pretty fresh, but it lasts 20 minutes.
I don't like any. I really don't like YSL as a house. I like La Nuit, I like Ultime, and I like Rive Gauche. And Oud Absolute. But like L'Homme Sport, the original L'Homme, even I don't really like.
Wow.
Now, quick question. Tyler, would YSL be... Would you like them if there were no reformulations?
No, because reformulations really only affect La Nuit. I guess I'd like them a little more if La Nuit was as good as it is vintage, but still, I don't really like any of the other compositions.
Tyler, I think you made a good point, though, with... you mentioned M7 Oud Absolute, right?
Yeah, that's a great fragrance.
True. It is a fantastic fragrance. I have both this and M7. They're different enough. And honestly, you don't need to spend the crazy amount of money that people are asking for M7. If you like Oud and you like, M7's vibe, Oud Absolute's great, man. It lasts a long time. It smells amazing, especially in the dry down. It's something worth checking out. So don't think that you need M7. You can get a Oud Absolute too. Or if you can find M7 fresh, holla at me, dude. Okay, cool. So yeah, the comments. I see a lot of Opium EDP as well, which is one that I almost blind bought, but it didn't go through, which sucks. But something I want to check out for sure. All right, so our last two designer houses for House All Stars, the big guns, Chanel and Dior.
Ooh,
we're gonna start with Chanel, and for this one, I kind of want to keep it, again, in the designer realm, so the more cost-effective ones. So we'll leave the less exclusive and Dior Privés out for now. We may bring them back in the niche round. We'll see. So, so Bradley, what is your favorite designer Chanel fragrance?
It's definitely got to be, right now, L'Homme Sport Eau Extreme, of course. I love the Edition Blanche, but that's definitely more for spring, summer. So, sure, yeah, you can wear this one all year round, too. But, especially in the cooler weather, it's got the tonka bean. I know Timmy loves this one a lot, so he's probably going to choose this one too. But yeah, I mean, awesome. And it really doesn't matter if you get the EDT or the Eau de Parfum. They both have great performance and get compliments, obviously, and just work in any situation. Yeah, this one, we all know about this one. I mean, it's one of the big dogs in the game, pretty much. So that's definitely my favorite Chanel right now, fall, winter, definitely.
Cool. Jesse, how about you?
I would say Edition Blanche. I mean, yeah, Edition Blanche, definitely. Hands down. The rest, I mean, the rest just don't appeal to me that much as Edition Blanche. So, yes, definitely Edition Blanche for me.
Cool. Timmy, do we have to ask?
No, not really. L'Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I have the 150 ml bottle. I actually use a lot of this, so eventually it will be out. That's because of how much I use it.
And Tyler.
I don't really like Chanel, but I'll say Eau Extreme. What? Me not like something? That's so unheard of. Yeah, Eau Extreme. Eau Extreme's actually really nice.
Yeah. In the air. So.
My choice is weird. It's actually a L'Homme Sport. The original.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
wait,
so
Egoist. Sorry guys. The original
Egoist.
Okay, I am an idiot. Yeah, Egoist.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah. You were going on and on about it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely
Cinnamon.
James, you want to give me your Egoist bottle?
I have two.
I
have
sure
the
you're sober
vintage
from
and this one.
yesterday, or?
He had a big night. But yes, yeah, Egoist is pretty sick. But I think overall, I always go back to L'Homme Sport because it was the first one that I really smelled. So I have a lot of scent memories attached to it, and Oh Extreme, again, for this weather, maybe it's more appropriate, but I tend to reach for richer fragrances anyway at this time of the year. So when I do reach for any of the Chanels, it's usually like gym scents and shit like that. So I put on some Chanel and go on the stair mill and crush out like an hour of cardio. And everyone around me judges me for wearing fragrances at the gym, but I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
Don't you find it distracting?
No, dude, because like I don't know, man. It makes me feel.
Just gotta get that Mugler cologne
Sexy.
game. And
Yeah, the most I'll do is Mugler cologne, and even
You know
that is
what?
like when I'm basketball or something.
Straight up, Mule Cologne definitely is my most used gym scent because
Yes.
you can apply the hell out of it, and it just smells like soap. So it's like
yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
it is nice.
because when I'm lifting big boy weight, I don't want to smell. Because fragrances, like they put you in a mood, right? They change your mood, and I don't want to smell Avantis, or I don't want to feel player while I have like big weight on my chest. You know? It's just you got to be in that animalic mind state when you're in the gym, you know, because you're going beast mode.
Well, you know what? That's true. But for me, like I don't so much do the beast mode. I go into Zen mode when I lift. So I'm like, I just focus on the isolation of the glutes. And the
Yeah, I mean,
hemis.
you're spending an hour on a Stairmaster, right? You're trying to get that peach nice and round, I guess.
Yeah, this isn't getting weird at all, guys.
I'm trying to get cuts for the sluts.
God.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, and just in time.
Fragrance lover.
Hey,
Carlos,
sideways.
what fragrance do you wear
Why
when
is
you're
everybody
toning your
sideways?
butt?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Carlos, there you
Why
go.
is-
Oh, we got Carlos in the house.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Carlos,
I've
how
never
are you, buddy?
Carlos.
talked to Carlos.
I'm great. How are you?
Good.
Excellent.
I've never
great
talked
to
to
have you,
Carlos,
Carlos.
but I love his theme song.
Yeah.
Brooklyn
Thank you.
fragrance lover. Like that really gets me every time.
Every
Yeah,
time.
Man,
Jesse.
appreciate it.
Okay, guys. So yeah, everyone, welcome Carlos. It's great to have you. Carlos,
What's going
right
on?
now we are going through the Fragrance House All Stars. So essentially, we're going through 5 designer houses, 5 niche houses, and you kind of pick your favorite right now. Before we do that, before we get back into it, please introduce yourself and your scent of the day.
I'm Carlos from Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, Carlos Powell, and my scent of the day was Halston Man. The silver one, not the gold one, not the amber one.
Not the hyped one.
Right. I have that one
Nice.
too, but
Cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so for our Fragrance All Stars, we went through a couple already. So quickly, if you want to just mention your favorite, current favorite product fragrance in your collection.
is L'Homme Intense.
Moments.
Yeah.
Arguably the best designer release of this year.
No, this one is better.
It's like saying,
The one,
it's like saying
the Valentino
this
one was
piece
more
of shit
absolute.
is the best
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Okay. I haven't smelled that one, so maybe I'll change my mind. Next one up is Paco Rabanne. So for this one, we decided to, instead of saying your favorite currently, it's your favorite Paco Rabanne historically. So maybe
Well, I have
when
a favorite current one. It's the Pure Excess. I really dug that one, just like Ashton did.
Sweet.
But other than that, I like 1 Million Privé
Yeah.
and Invictus Aqua. I like.
Yeah.
Very cool. And finally, your favorite Yves Saint Laurent in the designer category, like not kaftan and tuxedo.
I want Kaftan. That's my absolute favorite right now.
I know.
Designer shit. I guess La Nuit de l'Homme. I guess
Yeah.
I have an original bottle, so it's still good for
Parfums
me.
Vintage
I don't-
Suave.
Yeah, that one's great
Very
too.
cool.
Don't sleep on that one.
Hey.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So now back on track, we are doing Chanel fragrances. So similarly to Yves Saint Laurent, we're sticking with the designer-ish ones. Obviously, everything maybe technically is designer, but for the sake of this, we're just sticking with the men's releases, for example. So I believe we got through everyone except you, Carlos. So what's your favorite Chanel currently?
My favorites are really from the Les Exclusive collection, but I like Sport Eau Extreme.
Yeah.
It's a popular one
Oh, yeah.
amongst us.
Favorite.
Yeah. It's so good.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the comment section, not a lot of Chanel talk, a lot of Carlos hearts. A lot of love for Carlos. Carlos, I just ordered the Valentino Intense, Kurt Baker.
You're gonna love it.
And Mr. Cia says Carlos, the reorganizing is coming along lovely. So there you go.
And someone said Tyler touched daddy.
What?
Tyler
Go back
touched
to that.
daddy.
What can I
Okay.
say?
Okay.
I spent not an insignificant amount of time trying to get Max 40 to say the words meme daddy in my most recent video.
That's so funny.
Okay, so finally, the last designer house we're going to look at, guys, is Dior. Same rules apply for Chanel. So your favorite Dior fragrance that isn't the Privé collection. We'll start with Bradley.
All right, so like my favorite as of right now, you know, the almighty house of Dior, designer house. It's got to be Fahrenheit Le Parfum. I know, Carlos, you love this one too, so this one may be your choice. But man, I just wore this a couple days ago, and it's like it's got the sort of rum and vanilla in the opening, very smooth, very nice, and then it has a little bit of suede violet leaf as it dries down. It's really great. It has great performance. It's like a smooth, masculine, sexy scent, and I think it's really awesome, especially for like wearing it night out. Even when it's a little on the colder side, works great for the fall. So definitely my favorite right now for the colder seasons, Le Parfum.
Sick.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Carlos, how about you?
That one, Le Parfum.
Yeah.
Who's
You know.
cackling? What the hell
Oh my
is that?
goodness.
That's my roommates listening to live stream in the other room.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely Le Parfum. I love that one a lot.
Yeah.
Le Parfum, 2 for 2. And Jesse, how about you?
Guys, fuck off.
To be honest, I never really gravitated towards the Dior house. I mean, as far as the designer side goes, not the La Collection Privé, but recently i've been really enjoying whatchamacallit, Dior Homme Cologne. That nice lemonade type of vibe. Unfortunately, like the performance, yes, if the performance was a little better, I would really enjoy that. But I mean, I gotta explore the house more, but right now Dior Homme Cologne for sure.
Yeah, coolio.
Yeah,
The lemon icicle, icy thingy.
Yeah.
exactly.
Refreshing.
It would be lovely. Yeah, very refreshing on a summer day.
Yeah. Timmy, how about you? What's your favorite Dior fragrance currently?
Favorite Dior fragrance, since I only really own like one Dior fragrance. One Dior designer fragrance. That's
Very cool
Dior
spray.
Sauvage.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Sauvage and Sauvage, very cool spray. I actually like both of these. I actually like very cool spray a little bit more because I like the fruit top. It's a lot fresher. So I like this one more.
Nasty.
It's good.
I don't like.
Come on,
I don't
dude.
own anything from the Dior Homme line. Mainly, it's just not my taste. I don't like Iris. It's one of my most hated notes.
Boo!
Yeah, I don't like that.
I actually forgot I own Sauvage. That's how much.
Same. It just kind of sits on that shelf and collects dust, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just forgot I own Sauvage.
Tyler, what's your Dior? What tickles you?
What tickles me? I would say just the original Dior Homme.
Yeah.
It's really perfect. But also Dior Homme Intense.
Yep.
Kind of a basic answer.
Very basic. Very basic. That's fine though. My favorite Dior, guys, is I actually have the Sauvage Eau de Parfum early release, and it's pretty good. So.
It's not
No, I'm
here
just
yet,
kidding.
is it?
No, it's
No.
not.
That's
No,
me usually when it drops, though. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a total lie. I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, for now, I do love reaching for Dior Homme.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry to say, but historically, I think it's Fahrenheit Aqua. I really like Fahrenheit Aqua, but who am I? You know?
J-ROYL.
Yeah, right?
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. Okay, in the comments, we see, Dior Homme Cologne's getting some love. Pure Poison. All right.
Huh?
Yes, Pure
Oh, yes,
Poison.
Poison. Yes, the feminine verse. I thought, when I heard Pure Poison, I thought it was like,
God bless you.
Pure Poison, is that a Mugler flanker or what?
No.
no, it's
Kidding. We got Dior Homme Parfum getting some love as well.
Yes. That's
Leather-
that would be my
Yeah.
second choice.
The leather jacket, more masculine Dior Homme. less metro. Pretty cool. And Eau Sauvage Parfum. Okay, cool. All very good fragrances. Honestly, the Dior house, they have very few duds, except Fahrenheit 32. Man, I hate that.
Yeah.
La Collection Parfait is where it's at, to be honest, for Dior.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly,
That's-
I think we should talk about that later on because they do have some standout fragrances, and I'm curious to find out which are your favorites. But on that note, we're going to head into niche territory, guys. So
I can finally be a snob.
yeah, and let's get snobby. Let's get on our high horses, and just be better than the masses that are rocking Sauvage and
Next level here.
Yeah. So yes, Carlos, you got it. So the first house we're going to go with, and I think I know Carlos's already, is Tom Ford.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Tom Ford arguably isn't a niche house, right? It depends on how you classify niche as a designer, because most people think designer fragrances are by designers of clothing, of accessories, and all that. My kind of look at it is I find niche fragrances to fulfill a niche, because the definition of niche is, it's for a select audience, it's more exclusive, smaller batches, and all that. So for all intents and purposes, Tom Ford private blends is what we're talking about. So right now, which Tom Ford private blend in your collection, or something that you smelled in a sample, excites you the most, is just the coolest fragrance right now? Bradley, how about you?
For me, it's got to be
Costa
Oud
Zero.
Wood. All right, for the fall. No, it's definitely Oud Wood. I mean, it's the perfect time of the year to wear it. Kind of like the fall, about to turn into winter. Classy fragrance. You can wear this almost anywhere. It smells great. It's a little bit more on the mature side, I think. But when I wear it, I feel like I gotta be a little more proper, and I gotta be a little more mature. So I generally wear this in like a suit or something, or if I'm gotta dress up a little bit more. And it's just awesome. I get really good longevity out of this. With pretty decent projection as well. And it's just like a creamy, weird, woody scent in the opening, but then as it dries out, like almost I get cardamom, like a tiny bit of like honey kind of underneath everything. It's really nice. So Oud Wood, I mean, it's a classic. It's a legend. So it's
one of the most wearable ouds on the market.
Easily, yeah.
Definitely,
yeah, 100%.
definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Coolio. Carlos, how about you? I mean, I think I know.
Amber Absolute, duh.
Amber Absolute.
But I have a bunch of favorites. I mean, Oud Wood. I'm loving the Tobacco Oud Intense, the new one. Amber Absolute's number one, though. From the past, it's been discontinued. Most Brushes is amazing, amazing green scent. Italian Cypress. I'm looking at there's 13 of them over there on the shelf. On the other cabinet.
Cool.
This is
very
behind
cool.
me.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Thank you.
Jesse, what's your favorite Tom Ford private blend right now?
To be honest, for Tom Ford, I have a lot of likes, but not too many loves. I mean, anything in the as far as the colder weather scents go, they fall under like. Right now, I'll have to say is Tobacco Vanille. I'm gravitating towards Tuscan Leather lately, but I don't have enough hair on my chest for that. So, I'll see how this winter goes. But yes,
you gotta wear more Antaeus, and you'll get more hair in your chest.
But yeah, definitely Tobacco Vanille. I just love the spiciness, the tobacco in that. It's amazing. I really enjoy it, and it cuts right through cold. It's perfect.
I feel like it's a great fragrance like the holiday season for some reason.
Exactly.
I think George said that too. Yeah. Great choice. Okay, next up we got Timmy.
My favorite from the Tom Ford's private blend has always been and will always be this one, Venetian Bergamot.
Very cool.
Wow.
Nice. Something about it. It's just really nice. It's not really a lot of bergamot. It's a lot of gardenia. So bergamot is at the top, really. But the main star is the gardenia. I love white floral. I think this is the fragrance that got me into just the white floral genre in general. I actually wear this in the summertime, believe it or not. I was in Thailand. I would go to the beach wearing this fragrance, and it just smells amazing. It's like a vacation in a bottle in a very relaxing way. It's not like tropical fun, like super vacation. It's like I'm relaxing by the beach. reading a book or something in the evening time. That's why I love this fragrance. It has a lot of memories for me too. So yeah, Venetian bergamot.
Nice.
Cool, yeah. Tyler, how about you, buddy?
I would say my favorite of the Tom Ford private blends is Noir Extreme.
That's not.
That's the.
Yeah, I don't really like any of them. To be
Well,
I mean,
honest.
you can put it in a private blend bottle if you want,
Yeah, that's probably what I'd say.
But you know
Woodwood's
what?
good.
It's almost private blend quality. I would say maybe it's a notch a little bit low.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
A
good.
little bit.
No, I
And
agree.
even the Noir Extreme Parfum is really really good. I actually enjoyed that a lot.
I like
yeah, I would
Parfum better
probably.
than the men's.
Yes,
Personally.
actually, the Parfum is really. It's much more. I find it much more spicier.
Yeah, I think it's actually a great fragrance. But like Oudwood's great too.
Honestly, as much hate as Noir Anthracite gets, it's very polarizing. But that's the fragrance that I could have seen in private blend as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think that I don't know, like the Oudwood Intense to me is it's just like it's so whack, and it's like
the that should have been a whole different scent on its own. That is not flanker at all. The Casatorium in it, the leather, it seems more like it's like a cross between Umber Leather 16 and Oud Wood almost, but it's very animalic. I mean, it's just a very strong leather scent, and it's definitely nothing like the original. So yeah, it should have been a standalone scent personally, I think. But I mean, I guess he's a genius. He knows what he's doing.
that's very true.
Yeah.
Like who are we, right?
I hate
We're
I
team
hate to
top
do this
5
right now,
and guests.
but I actually need to. I would like to apologize. I need to step out for a little bit. There's a kind of a
No problem,
bit of
dude.
a thing going on right now that I just need to tend to. But I will be back more than likely within the next half hour or so.
No
Don't
problem.
buy any samples while you're gone.
I will try not to. I might black out, wake up with a full bottle even with the mop.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the best one though. That was.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Just to catch you up, Carlos. Apparently, Tyler, he partook in some extracurricular activities of the green variety,
Say that.
and
All right.
and then he like blackout bought a ton of Dua samples.
Yeah, my
All right.
Yeah.
Hope you love them.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So now,
I mean,
one of them
is effing unbelievable, and I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah.
It's very close.
Yeah.
It's very, very close.
Yeah.
All right, I will be back in just a little bit. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be back.
There.
No problem, dude. Yeah. So for the Tom Ford Private Blend, I mean, it's got to be Amber Absolute. I found a very, very good deal on a 100 ml bottle, and it's like early 2015, so it's still pretty solid.
Yeah.
And I don't wear it as much as I would, Tobacco Vanille this time of year, but when I do, it's like I'm always blown away by it. So, yeah. Vert d'Encens, I see, has appeared in the chat, which is pretty.
That's a good one too.
It's very good. The Vert line,
How did you
it doesn't get a lot
The
of
green line,
love.
the Vert line. Did you guys enjoy it?
Not
I
too
did.
much.
Vert d'Encens and Vert de Bois.
Yeah, it didn't resonate with me. I'm with
Yeah,
They're weird.
those were the two that I liked.
I don't know.
Mhm. I have a thing for green fragrances though, man. Like Memoir Man and Memo Russian Leather. Like I love like smoky.
Memo African leather is a very smooth, spicy leather. I really enjoy that. It's like this butter soft, smooth, spicy leather. I need to get into the Memo house more, their letters, but I mean, I tried African leather and I enjoy it. But the performance is horrible. I mean, the
Shout outs to
performance doesn't
Ashton.
warrant price.
Yeah, Ashton, like African Leather is one of his 10 out of 10 fragrances. He's completely blown away by it.
Didn't
But
you give
you're-
it like
Really?
number 1 on this fall list or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're totally right,
Does he
Justin.
get
man.
good performance out of it?
No, performance in like by Memo, it's so bad, man. Like, based on like what I've tried.
That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
Bad.
I mean, I appreciate the art. You see the beauty of it, but if it's not performing well, that takes away from the pricing. Like I just
Oh yeah.
That's just from my experience. Like, I mean, I've only worn like African leather and Russian leather properly. African leather is good for me, but Russian leather projection is very bad. But longevity is good, so it lasts on the skin very long. So it's a soft performing fragrance, similar to Noir Extreme with Tom Ford. Like it's one of those kind of
Russian.
just.
Russian leather gave me it reminded me of a bit of the green collection from Tom Ford's Private Blend when I first smelled it.
Yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. And that's why I like them.
Wait, do they have a Scottish
Raphael.
leather or Irish leather?
They have
Irish leather, Italian leather,
French leather.
French leather,
All kinds of leather.
Oh.
Dominican leather,
Yeah.
Brooklyn leather.
Hey.
I definitely got to look into those.
North
other
Korean
scents.
leather.
Okay. Raphael, you saying contact me if you want Italian, African, or Russian leather.
Oh, my man, Raphael, I'll definitely hit you. I'll take you up on that.
Yeah. I'm on the fence with Russian leather. You know, I don't want to buy another house because then I'm a completionist and I'm gonna want all of them. So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
Do you even do that with scents you don't enjoy? Like that's. Are you more practical about it, or you just want to own everything?
Completionist. That's an interesting word.
Honestly, I was a completionist.
New word of the day.
Yeah.
With Mugler, there's a few fragrances that I'm not crazy about, but you know, I was like 2 away from completing it. So yeah, I got B-Man. You know, like
That's pretty good, B-Man. I have.
But B-Man, yeah, B-Man is really good. I heard it's really good.
It's good. It doesn't suit me personally. I feel like it's better on in a more mature professional dude.
But does B-Man have does a pepper note or a chili note, something?
Tasty fragrance does.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
the other
I got those two
the other
confused,
Red
too.
Star.
I see.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just my collection. It's very visual, so I like it arranged in a certain way. So I try to streamline my fragrances. So you know, I kind of organize by house. But anyway, enough about me, guys. Let's get back into this section or whatever. So. Section.
Yeah.
Yes. It's that time of night. Anyway, our niche house that we're going to talk about next, the almighty Ambergris King, Creed. So, Creed. Should we include Aventus? Or... Okay, if Aventus is your first. Okay, if Aventus is your first, you can mention it. There's no harm in doing that, but give us a second place as well. How's that? Bradley, you're first. What's your current king?
Current. Okay, it's tough because I like Creed. I don't necessarily love like one particular Creed above all of the other ones. They're all really pretty good in my opinion. It really depends. Let's say if it's summer, it's definitely gonna be Millésime Impérial. Love the opening of that. It's awesome. Just transports me to the beach basically. And then I have a bottle of Viking coming in very, very soon, hopefully. So
cool.
That is really good. Very easy to wear. That could be, again, maybe a signature scent for me because like you can wear it anytime. It's masculine. It has pretty decent longevity on me actually and fairly good performance. And yeah. So I think for me to probably right now, Viking is more all year round, but definitely when it gets hotter, I think my favorite is Millésime Impérial. I like Virgin Island water too, but it just doesn't quite have that juicy, fruity quality that MI does. Yeah.
Sick, man. Carlos, how about you, buddy? What's your current favorite Creed? And I should also mention this includes all Creeds. So if you want the super expensive ones too, that's cool.
It's definitely Aventus, but right behind it is Green Irish Tweed. But I really always wanted to own Bois de Portugal a lot. I think that's a really classy fragrance. A little more mature, but I think it's a great fragrance. I'm not a Virgin Island water fan. Too thin, it disappears off my skin mad fast. And yeah, so Aventus and Green Irish Tweed. I'm not a fan of Millésime Impérial. It smells great, but it doesn't last on my skin at all.
Your skin's cursed, right?
Yeah, eats everything up like in a blink.
It's a shame. I'm the same way though. Those freshies, you got to reapply it, or at least it's the scent of the morning/early afternoon, and then you got to do an evening scent.
And you know what? I don't have a problem reapplying if I love it. If I love it that much, God bless you.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Perhaps. Okay, cool. Yeah, reapplying with certain creeds is essential depending on your skin chemistry. But Jesse, how about you? What is your current favorite
I would
creed?
say Spice and Wood, even though I don't own a bottle of it. I really enjoyed that.
Sure.
And second, the second favorite, I have a tie between Royal Oud and Original Vetiver. I didn't own a Ventus till like 2 weeks ago. I picked up a full bottle of it, but yeah, I would say those three.
Yep.
Spice and Wood and Original Vetiver and Royal Oud.
How bougie of you with that Spice and Wood, dude.
Spice and Wood is amazing. Like it's like $709 retail, and I came across one for like $350. It was being sold full bottle secondhand, and I should have picked it up. I'm kicking myself, but it's a very lovely, classy scent. But man, they want your firstborn child for it, man. It's insane.
I'll let you know if I see it pop up again. How's that?
Definitely, yeah.
Because I'm always on those swap forums, yo.
Yeah. I need to get on those more. They have some pretty good deals.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're amazing, Brad. You got to get in on that. James scoops up everything.
He probably does.
Do, man. Too much money. Anyway, Timmy, I have a feeling I know yours, but what's your current favorite creed?
Oh, hold on. I want you to guess if you think you know mine.
Viking.
Nope. It's super close, but my all-time favorite creed is Silver Mountain Water.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if you're OG on like my channel, you already know this. This is so good. Every time I like revisit this scent, it's like, have you ever had that one favorite fragrance that like you only wear every now and then, but every time you go back to it, it's like, wow, why did I ever leave you?
Yeah,
that's exactly how I feel with like Silver Mountain Water.
Yeah, and quick PSA, guys. Don't keep on like trying to rediscover new fragrances. Appreciate the ones that have been there from the beginning, man. The OGs in your fragrance that are maybe collecting dust.
That's
it's
what we all
important to
say.
revisit it. You know?
That's what we all say.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about taking a year embargo off buying and just enjoying my collection, but it's almost impossible, right? When
good luck,
walk
dude.
into the mall, you see something new, you gotta sniff it, then it's
no way.
I've seen people that schedule their purchases. So they'll say, okay, in January I'm getting Mephisto, and then in February I'm getting Zafiro, music Zarjas, and Memoir Man. So like they know exactly what they want to get, but they plan it out and space it out. Because otherwise you'll just pull a James and just YOLO Lyric Man and Latent Exclusive in like one night.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Carlos, for that, because you got me on that Latent Exclusive.
Yeah.
I was a hater at first because I tried them on paper and I'm like, they're the same, you know, Latent and Latent Exclusive. But man, when it's on the scan, it's
that coffee, that oud.
So good. It's so good. But
it's gonna be the next big design. I mean, niche like thing. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
for the colder weather, it's.
If you like Layton's DNA, this is it perfected. So, Tyler, welcome back, dude.
Hey! It was solved a lot faster than I thought.
Hey.
Good news. Excellent.
Solved.
So, as Too Fresh's protege,
nice.
We're talking about Creed. So, arguably one of the kings of fresh niche fragrances. So, what's your current Creed favorite?
Millesime Imperial. Like that stuff. Oof. It's like it used to be Green Irish Tree was like my favorite fragrance of all time, and then Millesime Imperial is like. Oof. It's tops. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Good old Sean John, Unforgivable.
Good old Imperial Pastique.
Imperial Pastique. That's good. Yeah, my favorite Creed fragrance, Original Santal.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird because I'm viewing it from the perspective of like it's an individual fragrance. So I'm forgetting about Mont Blanc Individual. I'm forgetting about that came out first and it's way cheaper. But objectively, when I sniff the bottle of Santal, when I put it on, it's the best to me. Like it smells so good. Yeah. It would be unique if Individual disappeared. But a huge compliment getter, and for this time of year, it puts me in such a good mood. So that would be my choice. Closely followed by Aventus.
You know what I find really odd about Original Santal?
What?
I was hoping to get more sandalwood from it than I actually did.
There's not a lot. Yeah.
No, there's not. I was hoping to get more because it's in the name.
No, and it's
again,
and original is in the name.
Also in the name.
Yeah, there you go. Beat me to it. Okay, cool. Great choices. Yeah, in the comments we see some Spice and Woods. Vetiver Geranium made an appearance as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another great fragrance.
I need to smell that one.
I like that one, and I like the other one. Asian tea.
Asian
Green
tea
tea, yeah.
and Aberdeen leather. I actually pretty like a lot actually too.
Also, Love in Black is a lot nicer than anyone gives it credit.
I mean, they're all pretty damn good, right? You know.
Yeah.
Creed is Creed.
Except Tabarome.
True.
Tabarome is an amazing fall fragrance. I will say.
Sorry,
60.
No, honestly, I love pairing it with
Not so far off.
I would say Tabarome and Tabarome to an extent. I guess I would say maybe like Pure White Cologne and Himalaya are all misses for me.
And Ashton.
Ashton's up in here.
Ashton. I was just missing Creed Millesime Tabarome. So.
What up?
What up?
Sick response.
Yep.
So Ashton, what we're doing right now is, I mean, you've been creeping the chats, which is sick.
Stealth mode.
Yeah, we're just talking about our favorite fragrances from certain houses. So we went out through all the designers, but right now we're knee deep in niche. So, what are your current favorite Tom Ford private blends and Creed fragrances?
Tom Ford, probably Tobacco Oud.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's my second choice.
Low key love, and I don't give
That's
an
a
F
very
what anybody
underrated
else
one,
thinks.
Good man.
Peter from Fragrance View likes that one too.
Good. I'm in good company then. And then
I like the intense one.
I haven't tried that yet because
pretty
I
good,
don't
too.
live in New York. I can't try anything. Depressing. Tobacco Vanille, Tuscan Leather. I like those two, of course. And then Creed, I'm going to go Green Irish Tweed because I heard you guys say not to include Aventus, I guess. But Green Irish Tweed would win anyway. Aventus is probably second.
Sweet. Very cool. Yeah, Tobacco Oud.
For me.
I also low-key love it, too. It's my number 2. Yeah, Tobacco Oud Intense, like Carlos mentioned. Very, very cool. Worth trying if you can get a sample. Oud Wood Intense, total dud. It was my punishment fragrance last time we played that game, and I hated my life from one spray.
I've never smelled it.
Yeah, please don't.
Don't bother.
Don't bother.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you should smell it.
I really want to smell fucking Fabulous so bad though.
Yeah, it's
Can't find it
good.
anywhere.
I have a little bit left in my sample, so maybe I'll hit you up, dude.
Might I be so honored?
Next up, guys, our next house is the house of Aboagye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like prime cool weather niche perfumery right here.
Yep.
But again, for this purpose, if you want to include Reflection Man, even though it's not really cool weather, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't necessarily have to be appropriate for fall, but it's just the one that you love the most right now.
Yeah.
So
At the moment, not your ultimate. Okay.
Okay.
yeah, at the moment, let's say at the moment for this one. So currently, what's the one that you're like really obsessed with?
Okay.
And what was that? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah, for me it's still Reflection Man. I mean, that's kind of what it's always been for me. But I have been craving a little bit of Interlude Man, just a very light spritz.
Yeah.
And like when it's really cold out at night, especially for the winter upcoming, it's gonna be good. But for me, I mean, Reflection Man is the only one that I would realistically have a bottle of, I guess, because there's stuff just for me at my age and what I, where I am right now, I don't think that's quite gonna fit me as well, But yeah, so Reflection Man, but again, Interlude Man, if it's in the right scenario with the right application.
Cool. Carlos?
At the moment, it's Beach Trap Man. I love it, love it, love it. It's in my top 5 releases of this year. It's amazing.
Damn.
I love it, love it, love it.
So
Gotta
good.
try that. The bottle looks nice too. I like the beach hut on the bottle. I want to try it.
It looks
It's
good.
really good. It's really, really good.
Very good. We're going to Ashton now, our newest member of this stream.
Newest member. Season that's coming on, I'll say Memoir Man. But Going through spring and summer, I like Sunshine Man a lot. Another one I don't care what anybody says. I think it's dope. And Bracken Man.
Terrible.
I like that one too. No, it's not terrible.
Sunshine and Bracken are definitely two things in one. But anyway, yeah, you do you, man. I totally disagree as the host. But yeah, Sunshine Man, it's one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the people like me that hate on it, it's usually the opening they hate on, and then the dry down is
too much lavender for my taste.
There's a lot of lavender.
Yeah,
lavender and Immortelle,
which has that curry. I'm not my favorite Amber Watch. I like Sunshine Woman, but whatever. It's another story. I need to refill my glass. I'll be right back.
Sure, no problem. Jesse, what is your current favorite amouage?
Current favorite amouage? That's the thing. I never really got into amouage like that. I have a decant of Reflection Man. I enjoy that. And recently, I think a couple months ago, I picked up Jubilation 25.
Shout outs to Carlos's cat.
Damn.
Sorry, Jesse.
Nice.
So yes, I recently picked up Jubilation 25. Incense is a note that I'm finally like learning to appreciate as my nose gets refined. So I'm seeing the beauty in Jubilation 25. I literally just picked up Lyric Man today, like a partial bottle. I think it was like what 30 or 30, around 40 ml left in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful rose from what I can smell. So I'll probably say I'll go with a safe bet. Reflection Man. I mean, I tried Bracken Man in Amsterdam, I think, and I didn't like it. It didn't resonate with me. So yeah, Reflection Man, and I'll say Jubilation 25 for second best.
Did you?
But I'm still exploring the house.
Did you pick up the Lyric partial that I was trying to pick up?
From who?
I don't know. I saw one of the groups, man.
I picked it up from a guy who's local, and he is in the group, so I probably snaked him for that.
That's okay. You know what? Ayolo bought a full bottle from Alan. Shout-outs to Ashton for shouting out Alan.
Alan's a great guy. He's a gem in the fragrance community.
He's a good guy, man. If you need brand new niche bottles, he's your source.
Yeah.
He honestly is. Like
check with them.
Especially hard to find bottles.
He takes care of the community. So, although he did disagree with my with my Boa Dossier video and said that he doesn't get moss in Kings Road, which I do, and I stand by. But that's neither here nor there. We're allowed to have our own disagreements. So
complex.
Yeah.
He'll hook you up with samples too.
Yeah. He will.
Samples.
He will. He's a great dude. So, Timmy, let's go on to you, buddy. What's your current favorite amouage?
There's only one amouage that I really like, and probably everyone already know. This is Reflection Man.
Hey.
Yeah. I just don't. The rest of the house just don't speak to me well. I don't know why. Like the other one that I thought was kind of nice was Journeyman, because I like the spiciness in it.
Yeah.
Jubilation was okay. Interlude was not great for me. And all the other ones were just okay. I don't hate the house. I don't dislike the house. They're just okay. But Reflection Man has to be my favorite.
Yeah, agree.
Looking forward to try that Beach Hut Man though.
You would like it, I think. It's pretty sweet, man. It's very unique too, and it's one of the fresher takes of amouage. Obviously, there's not many. But man, yeah. And that presentation, though.
That bottle looks dope.
It looks dope. Tyler, how's it going, man?
All right, it's going well. I would say I haven't really tried many amouages. Really, the only one that I've tried is Reflection Man. So I guess I'd say Bleecker Street is probably my favorite.
Nice. That's a good one.
Which one? Did you pick up the discontinued bottle?
Yeah, no, it's actually vintage. Far more opulent. But yeah, probably Reflection Man. Reflection Man's great.
Damn, Daniel. Okay, cool. So my favorite, the bottle made cameo earlier on, is my vintage Jubilation Man. Oh, I love it. It has just all of the notes. Kind of like that has all the notes. But like Ashton, for this time of year, Memoir Man is unbelievable. Like it's one of the perfect fall fragrances for me. But I still think Jubilation Man takes the cake. So gotta fix my hair. Jesus, oh my god. So yeah, amouage. Lyric Man is getting a lot of love in the chats for sure. Lyric Man, a very cool masculine
bars man
on rose.
It's a beautiful natural. Now, actually, I have a question between Lyric Man and Rose 31. Which one do you guys prefer?
Lyric Man, I would say. Yeah.
Probably the lime.
Yeah, Lyric Man smells more natural to my nose, and they're both good. But I mean, I'm really liking Lyric Man from what I smelled today.
Honestly,
On that note, the comparison that I always make is Lyric Man versus Green Mountain by Dior.
G Mountain.
For fresh rose fragrances for men. I mean, Green Mountain is unisex, but yeah, that one, I don't know.
If it comes between like a certain fragrance and the Le Labo counterpart, I would always go with the other fragrance.
Dang.
Why aren't you a fan of Le Labo?
Overpriced.
Yeah.
I mean, really the only good one, in my opinion, is Bergamot 22, but that to me smells more like a $80 fragrance than it does a $230 fragrance.
Atelier.
This is all you need with bergamot right here.
I mean, yeah, Bergamot Soleil is an amazing fragrance, and I got it for $60.
Yeah.
You know what?
You
Bergamot
got
22
100
was my favorite. It was my favorite citrus till I came across Zerjoff Neo, and that blew Bergamot 22 out of the water.
X-Men.
I gotta try Zerjoff. I haven't tried a single Zerjoff
Oh
fragrance.
man,
Bruh.
Neo's amazing.
They're nowhere
It's a work
near
of art.
where I can get them.
Neo, Renaissance,
Naxos.
Damn, Naxos. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna put 10 sprays on tonight.
I really gotta try what is it? Richwood. I really want to try Richwood.
I have a sample of
That's
that.
one of my favorites.
Richwood, Pico Valladama, Alexandria 2. Oh my god, so much money.
You know
Shout
what
out
I
to
tried
Steven.
recently?
Yeah.
That's where
Red
things like
What I
this
tried
kind
recently
of come in
that
handy when there are fragrances like that. I'll admit,
Yeah.
like fragrances that are so exclusive that it's like if you want to try it and see what it smells like, it does kind of work.
It got colder, and I tried Baraonda, and oh my god,
that whiskey in the
booziness,
opening.
Oh man, in the cold weather. Jesus Christ!
Bradley knows all about that.
Oh yeah, did I tell you guys the story that happened with that fragrance for me? I was I'm down here in this area, and I have a rug on the floor, and unfortunately I had a little 1 ml Lucky Scent sample, and I was you know how tight those lids have to be put on, right? I was trying to put that on, and it like slipped, and it did a couple flips or whatever, and it just dispensed it everywhere, so the entire and my basement smelled like a whiskey distillery pretty much.
There are worse things it could smell like.
That is true. That's true. I mean, it was like come down here. I'm like, whoa, get drunk off the fumes already. Like it was potent.
Blackout.
It is
buy
a
some
work of
samples.
art.
Yeah,
Yeah. Secondhand.
yeah. It's so good though. Yeah.
Like I'm waiting till it gets super cold to try it outside. It is beautiful. I wore it last week. I'm like, oh my god, it is amazing. But I still like
nice,
Pardon.
man.
Pardon reminds me of what's the name of it? One of the Guerlains.
Lidge.
Yeah.
Yes,
probably.
Lidge.
Lidge.
But it's like a much more richer, opulent Lidge. Lidge, I'd say. Opulent.
It's niche quality.
Yeah.
It should be. It's niche. I'm not really in love with any of Nasamato's fragrances, to be honest. I think
Which ones have you tried?
I've smelled them all.
Wow.
Not that I think they're bad by any stretch, but it's just kind of like I liked Baronda a lot, but
Yeah.
to
So
me,
when you
I'm
grow
not,
up a little bit more, you can try.
yeah.
You know what? You should try them on. You should try them when you're wearing a top hat. You might really appreciate it.
You know about the top hat, Jesse. I love it.
Oh,
I feel like for my personality type, at least right now where I'm at, I can't really wear them because I don't like taste like that.
Yeah.
And there are moments where I want to be a little more subtle.
Pardon doesn't really. It's not nuclear. It's not a Black Afghano.
Black
but,
layer.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that though. They are generally speaking more catered towards more mature folk. So stick to Ateliers, man. That's just do you, bro. Oh, dude.
Atelier has been on top of the game this year. I mean, Cafe Tuberose is the best release of the year.
I do love the rose and coffee combination in Cafe Tuberose, but their performance, Atelier's performance is it's very horrible on my skin.
Yeah, it's hard.
But I mean, nobody
Just
does
respray.
like Atelier.
Yeah, right. Buy the 100 mil, respray. 200.
I know exactly.
Run back home.
Bradley, did you
But
get
I mean,
What's up?
Clementine, California is probably
Ooh,
one of the
nice.
one of the best out there. It is beautiful. It's
Yeah.
very, very
Ooh.
gorgeous citrus, and it's
Yeah.
very different. I mean, they have the citrus game on lock. To be honest,
Oh,
they
yeah.
they do
Master Lock.
citruses really
They
well.
do.
And
They definitely do.
Bradley, did you get the 10 mil of Cafe Tuberosa I sent you?
no, man. Must have gotten intercepted
didn't?
by somebody. No.
Oh, man. I sent you a 10 mil of it.
You did? Sure.
Yeah, I decanted my own bottle and I sent it to you.
The male person probably smelt it and was like,
You're like, oh, I'm taking this. Yeah, dude, I haven't gotten that yet.
Affiliated boys for life.
Right? It may come in tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know how long ago you sent it, but
It's so good, though. Carlos,
Yeah.
you're spot on. It's amazing.
What?
Your review
Thank
of
you.
Cafe Tuberosa was spot on. It's
With-
an
oh, yeah.
amazing.
I get a noir de noir vibe from that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Does anybody else get that? Because I definitely do.
I get white
Yeah.
wine in the opening. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know what it is. It's like
It
bitter.
is-
and
it's a
like-
little
Wino.
heady and a little bitter, but
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting.
so good.
okay, cool.
Santa Carmen. Has anybody tried Santa
Oh,
Carmen?
Oh,
dude.
Bradley
Ooh.
loves Santa Carmen.
Dude, that's my hype
That's
beast right here. Goodness
That's another
gracious.
underrated one.
It's
Hey,
good.
That's a good
It's
one.
really-
It's a great one.
Sandalwood and saffron and vanilla. Ooh,
Yeah.
so good.
And that
Pomelo
gold
will
bottle.
always be my
Yeah, the
love.
bottle is insane. Love that. Glad to see someone else likes it too.
I do like it a lot.
Those two are definitely the standouts and the sweeter offerings of Atelier away from pure citrus. But yeah, so for the next niche house we're going to look at, guys, it's one that is said to be one of the best clone houses.
I don't get it, man.
Parfums de Marly.
Makes me mad every
about
single
Cuba?
time. Yeah.
It's a slight troll. It's on behalf of Manny. He's all about that. But Parfums de Marly they make some awesome fragrances. Beautiful bottles. A lot of history with their company. Their cap you can do curls with.
Oh man.
I warm up with
Their
those.
caps are heavy, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna go in reverse order this time. So, Tyler, what is your current favorite Parfums de Marly fragrance?
I think this is going to be a reoccurring kind of theme here, but Leighton is amazing.
Okay.
I think a lot of people like Leighton, and it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people like Leighton to smell themselves, and a lot of people like Leighton to smell off of you because
Yeah.
it's a crowd-pleasing scent. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think they're a clone house, but that's just me.
I don't think so either. I mean, there's some similarities, but really it's, you know what,
It's like
imitation
saying-
is highest form of flattery, right? So, like Jesse
Yeah.
mentioned at the beginning
Still
of the
like
live
artists.
stream,
The book I
paint
had to
like visual artists, they borrow from other artists, right? So,
Yeah,
for
pretty
sure.
much. Yeah, inspiration.
yeah, absolutely. Timmy.
I'm actually selling that.
Woke me up.
You're selling Leighton?
Yeah, I'm selling my Leighton because I have something just.
Oh,
You got
you're
Leighton
exclusive.
I have Leighton exclusive. Yeah, it's my favorite perfume tamale because it does smell a lot like original Leighton, but just a much better fragrance. It's like a better base notes, heavier base notes, and I think this is what Leighton should have been.
In the first place.
Like personally, when I smelled Leighton, I liked it. I like Leighton. That's why I own a bottle of it. But this is just such an improvement over Leighton that I don't ever reach for Leighton anymore. I only reach for this, so I no longer need Leighton. So hence why I'm selling it.
Now the thing I'll
But
say about
Leighton
that,
DNA is also really good.
yeah, like I mean, again, I kind of feel Tyler nailed it because it might be a recurring theme, but may not because there's a lot of really good fragrances by Parfums de Marly. Leighton kind of now is the fresher take on Leighton exclusive, right? In my mind. So I
Oh,
mean,
fresh.
oh fresh, oh fresh. Yeah.
Very, Leighton.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely think they're both, they both have their merits, but yeah, Lane exclusive is, yeah. I'll just say right now, mine Lane exclusive. I'm in love with it. So
I did smell it
let's
once.
get that
It was
over with.
awesome. I just want to wear it.
Jesse.
To be honest, I enjoy all of Parfum de Marly except Herod. I get this medicinal tobacco from Herod. I don't see the brilliance in it. I don't
Shots
know why.
fired.
I don't see the brilliance, but I really like Habdan. I like Ojan. I like Pegasus. I like Godolphin. Like I like them all, but Herod, I just don't get Herod. I think there are better tobaccos out there, to be honest. Herod just doesn't do it for me. To be honest, I'll probably take Xaros Rich Roll Addictive over Herod. I know that's blasphemous, but yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, exactly.
That coconut.
Yeah.
So, it's nice, man. It's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad for like $12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I see why people like Herod, but it's just not for me. I get this sickly medicinal tobacco, and it just doesn't do it for me, to be honest. But everything else, amazing. The Parfum de Mali, I really like the house.
Awesome. Ashton,
What
about you, dude?
My two favorites are probably Leighton Exclusive and Herod. I like the tobacco, works well for me, and I like sweet tobaccos in general.
Yeah.
For the price that you can score 125 ml bottle, it is far superior in terms of cost per ml to similar niche tobacco fragrances, because you can pick that up on Notino sometimes for like $120 when they do their special offers. So throw all that in, and yeah, you can pick it up on the cheap. So
yeah. Coolio. Carlos.
Leighton Exclusive is my favorite at the moment. but I love Ojan, and I still love the original Leighton. I don't have a problem having both. I'd wear Leighton more in the summer and Leighton Exclusive more in the colder months, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I do love Pegasus. I love most of them. I just don't like that Shigo one that smells too horsey. Not my thing.
I mean, they're all about their horses, right? So,
I mean, I think like does everything that stuff like Eros and La Nuit Electrique tried to do, like that apple tonka.
That apple note is very gorgeous in Leighton.
You know what, Leighton is? I kind of look at it as a niche boss bottle. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they're
very
both,
similar.
they both have the apple vibe. You know, it's very gourmandy. And but Leighton it's a different fragrance altogether. So if you haven't smelled Leighton and you have Boss Bottle, it's like they're different. But yeah, I mean, damn, it's good. Bradley,
I think you guys probably
gold is best.
Yeah. So I've seen a lot of guys in the stream shouting out this one. Definitely Habdan for me is one of my favorites.
Apple pie.
Sort of. Yeah, I mean, it just.
I love.
Yeah, it's everything that has to do with fall for me. Like, it's perfect. I've been wearing it a lot over the past couple months, especially when it gets cold. It like in the air, it just smells amazing. This is one of the strongest fragrances I own. Like, seriously, I can put it on in the middle of the day, and it'll be the first thing I smell when I wake up the next morning. So it's great performance. Heavy bottle. I like the bottle, of course. And
now, has anybody tried the Doses Hair version of I believe it's a clone. Doses Hair has a clone of Habdan. I might be wrong, but has anybody tried that? I'm not sure what. I forget what the name is.
I know they have an Ambre Narguilé clone, I think.
Yes, but I believe there's a Doses Hair clone that's like $50 or so. Yeah. I was wondering if anybody tried that. Yeah.
I had no idea it existed. Yeah.
I worry about the performance. That's the only thing I would worry about. But yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, Parfums de Marly. It's like you do get nuclear performance, so you're spending a lot of money on this niche.
Whoa!
But
oh my god,
that sounded expensive.
My bottle of apple brandy just fell from 3 stories up.
Is it okay?
Let's see.
Oh god. Moment of silence.
I think it's good.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Nice.
Okay, good.
My balls leapt up into my stomach.
Oh my! You're telling me.
I mean,
so yeah, Parfums de Marly, guys. I mean, Hamdani got some hate.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Habdan. Hamdani and Habdan are different fragrances.
Or maybe that's the horsey one.
I think
Hamdani's
so.
the horsey one.
I think it is.
Not Shigo.
Yeah. Of those the Royal collection with the gold caps and the black bottles, yeah. Oahan, and Habdan are the two kind of main players. Very gourmandy, you know. Definitely Oahan has comparisons to Ambre Narguilé. little bit,
Mhm.
but it's beastly, man. Like you get really good performance with all these fragrances.
Yeah.
Like you really do. The quality is there.
Mm.
They're powerful. For cold weather, it's one of those houses that you always, you know, think about when you're thinking of a nice cold weather fragrance, in my opinion.
And for the
Now I
ladies,
have-
So, and for the ladies, yeah.
Delana too. Yeah, that's really good.
I have a serious question here. How much cheaper would Parfum de Marly be if they went with a lighter cap? I think the weight of the bottle, to be honest, like I think the cap adds
Yeah.
like $50 to it, man. Because if you think about shipping and freight costs, if
Yo,
they
I'll
went
take
with a
it,
lighter
man.
cap, probably,
I'll take
It'll
it
probably-
because, you know, I don't want to spend extra money on dumbbells. Like, I'll just use their bottles, dude.
I mean, it's like the same thing. How like you're really paying $200 for the Killian coffin
Yeah,
instead of
it's
like.
part of the experience, though. Really.
Yeah, it really is.
Honestly, I don't want to talk about, you know, clone houses too much because whatever. But I talked to Hanny from Alexandria, and I was like, you know what? As a fragrance collector, I would spend 20% more if you got slightly nicer bottles. Because there's a lot of people out there that are
but
vain and like the aesthetics, right? So,
Yeah.
and
but that's
It's
the
the
thing though.
fashion
Like,
industry.
yeah,
but that's the thing about clone houses, man. Like, do you want an original Basquiat or you want to go buy a print? Like, that's the thing. It's at the end of the day, you're not the original, and the original will always be favored, right? There's
Yeah.
a certain, like, as far as the appreciation of the art goes. I mean, I get the practicality in buying a clone because you're getting something similar or something you really like. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking at it from like an artistic standpoint, it's not original, and yeah, I can't get behind that. But I mean, if you're trying to save money, for sure. I mean, if you just want to smell nice, but I look at fragrances as art, right? That everyone appreciates, and I mean, I usually like to support the original artists and you know, just get behind them. So
that's fair, Jesse. But
it's a
man,
slippery slope.
let me tell you though, when you're in Shanghai and you see Ray-Ban Aviator prescription sunglasses that you can get for $20, I'll get those.
Hard
You
to
know?
pass
I'm not gonna drop $600.
You know, like I absolutely hate duo fragrances, the bottles. I mean, apparently I like them when I'm baked as hell, but like, at least the samples. But I don't know, like the bottles, like I really want to reach out to him and just be like, look, I would respect you as a company, honestly, a lot more if you were a little less coy about your inspired expressions, and you were.
I mean,
Keep it about
he's a
presentation.
master perfumer. He doesn't have time for you.
Yeah,
He's a master perfumer.
and B, you were about if you just made your bottles look a little nicer, like can't
To be
just
fair,
slap
Tyler,
a nicer cap.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to go too far into this, but
That's fair.
but honestly, to be fair, it's a newer company too, so you got to give them time to grow. Chanel wasn't born overnight, you know. Dior wasn't either. They're big ass companies,
Yeah.
and so
They've
they
actually
have improved, right?
They've upgraded their bottles, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. So I mean,
To be
I
fair,
would
though,
give that time.
when you look at like something like Zoologist out the gate, I love the Zoologist bottles so much. They're so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
but
Well,
I mean, you could always get it right out the gate, right? Just going small to start with and making sure you have everything right. It seemed like it was. I think it seemed like it was started on a whim. Like, okay, we can get these popular scents, you know, at a higher concentration. So let's just put it out there. If they took their time, they could have done something great there. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. It's
Yeah.
all process, so let's give
it's
it a
all
chance to
processed,
grow.
and it also you look at the company and what they're known for, right? They're mass producing, you know, inspired fragrances. Zoologist is extremely avant-garde, right? So they're all about
Very
unique
avant-
fragrances, and that's why they, you know, really took the attention to make, you know, a very unique packaging,
Very true.
very unique presentation. So I get that. But now what we're going to do is I'm going to add on one final niche category, and like Tom Ford, some people say it's not niche. I'm of course talking about Dior Privé and Chanel Le Collection
I'd say that's niche.
Exclusive.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
totally niche.
I think so too. I mean,
I hate
you can
that people say they're not.
you can have your opinions on, well, a designer house made them. But yeah, in terms of perfumery, niche in my mind means smaller batches. They appeal to a niche because that's what the word means. It's a smaller targeted audience. It's more specific. It's more exclusive. And whether or not there's Tom Ford private blends in every Sephora, still, price, quality, whatever. For this little segment, again,
Can I go
the less
first? Because my
exclusive and Privé
battery's
is
about to die.
okay, Carlos, take it away. Dior and Chanel.
Dior and Chanel? That's exclusive to Chanel and the Privé?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
and the Privé. Yeah,
From
one
Chanel,
each.
Coromandel, I love a lot from the exclusive to Chanel. Just pick one or two?
One each.
Okay, I love Coromandel, duh. And from Dior, oh man, there's so many that I love. Sugar. Amber Nuit is great.
Yeah.
Although I don't own it anymore, I got rid of it because I wasn't wearing it. But it's a great fragrance, and one of my managers who never ever compliments me on anything. That was the only fragrance in 6 years that she ever said that smells good. That one I like. So
yeah, it's one of my bedtime fragrances.
That worked for me.
Great choice.
All right, fellas, I'm out.
Carlos,
Take care,
thank you
Carlos.
so
Thanks for
much,
stopping by,
guys.
Carlos.
Is it
Bye.
only Sundays or is it midweek?
Pardon me?
Only Sundays or is it only
Oh,
Sundays? or
only
midweek?
only Sundays.
Yeah.
All right.
For now. Yeah.
I'll see you. Take care, guys.
Take care, buddy. Thanks for
See you,
coming by.
Carlos.
Bye,
See,
Carlos.
Carlos.
Okay, coolio. Next up, we're going in reverse order again. So Tyler, you can go first or second, and
Oh, boy.
pick your favorite Dior and Chanel, even though you hate them.
I love Dior. I love Dior. If I had to pick a favorite Dior, it's probably Leather Oud. Yeah, no,
Fantastic.
that one's like actual poop. But
Literal shit.
if I had to go for, I can't really speak to any of the Chanels because I've smelled one. It was Bois d'Azil, and it was nice.
Egoist.
So I'll choose two Diors instead. Fève Delicieuse and Gris Montagne. They're both pretty much as good as it gets. I mean, especially Gris Montagne is amazing. Like that one doesn't get enough love.
Yeah.
I just sold my 250 ml bottle
Oh, it's so clean and nice. Why'd you sell it?
because I didn't want it so many rose fragrances. I have Portrait of a Lady, and I just got Lyric Man, and I was like, Lyric Man is just a bit more interesting to me, so I decided to go with that.
To me, it's
Anyway.
more of a patchouli fragrance.
Yeah, it's
like
a
a leafy.
it's a fresh. It is. I mean, I would say rose is still pretty predominant. It's just an unusual take on rose, so you pay more attention to the other notes in there.
It has like this mistiness.
Yeah. Timmy.
Favorite
What?
Dior Privé is Fève Delicieuse. So that's like no questions asked. I wear that a lot when I was in Alaska. I haven't had a chance to wear it too much here in Las Vegas, but I'm looking forward to it this winter. As for Chanel, I don't like any Chanel exclusive. I don't own any. But I always feel like my favorite, if I had to pick just one, it would either be between Sycamore and Coromandel.
Cool. Jesse, how about you?
I haven't smelled any of the Chanel exclusives, to be honest. Dior, I'm gonna have to go with Bois d'Argent. It's silent, it's quiet, it's like quiet confidence. I mean, I love it, man. It's amazing. So Bois d'Argent for sure. Fève Delicieuse is terrible. Smells like makeup.
Yeah.
It's like putting your face in a makeup
you hate
bag.
We could have been
but
such
it's a
friends.
It's a compliment magnet. James has my bottle. I gave James my bottle. Yeah, I mean, I sold my bottle to James.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a compliment
Yeah, I
magnet.
pay for that.
Sure, but yeah, no. Bois d'Argent, smooth.
Smooth. It is, yeah. For fall too, man.
It's
Yeah,
smooth
Manny.
like butter.
Yeah, on behalf of Manny, he would definitely pick Bois d'Argent too. So
Shout out to Manny.
yeah, man.
I think Gypsy
Ashton.
Water.
Yeah, so Sycamore and Bois d'Argent. Sycamore is it's like the doper version of
Yeah.
Après Noir, and then Bois
It is.
d'Argent is just money.
Yeah.
Money, liquid
It
money.
Money.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Sycamore is friggin' nice vetiver. It's a
Yeah.
unique vetiver too. It's like dope. I almost got a bottle of it, but
Yeah.
Bradley, how about you,
Yeah.
man?
Well, I gotta say, I haven't really tried any Chanel Lazy exclusives. I can't find them anywhere in store. I've never really been to a Chanel boutique, so I haven't really smelled anything from them. But definitely, if we're talking Dior like some Privé, it's got to be Mitza. I know it's discontinued, but still, it's just amazing. And I can't wait to wear this because Christmas is coming up, and this is like one of my Christmas scents that I love to wear around that time. So cinnamon.
You just love name dropping meat.
I do. Look at this beautiful
So
bottle. Right?
jelly.
You wish you had this. Yeah, waving it all. Tyler, what do you say? Flash or waving your dick around?
They're out there. They're shaking their dicks. They're
There you go.
Shaking their dicks.
Yeah, so good. That's amazing. Vintage batch, by the way, too. Not to say anymore.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Get out of here with your vintage batch.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Respect to Mitza, man. It's a great frag, and I'm very jelly. Love you. For Chanel, Coromandel is so nice, but not something I would wear. I actually love wearing Boy Chanel. It is a clean musk. It lasts a long time. It's fairly unisex, even though it's called Boy, and I love it in the spring. It's an amazing spring fragrance. It's not something I'd wear now, but yeah, good stuff. And then for Dior, Ombre Nuit, I would have to say.
Yeah.
It's not something I would reach for very often, but for scent alone, it's very, very damn good. Very relaxing, soothing. It wipes away all of my daily stress that being an entrepreneur brings. So, but yeah,
there's a very
Centrifugal.
interesting question here in the comments. They say in a review, how much worse is it to review a decant than to have an actual bottle?
Okay, I can answer this one first. So, as a reviewer, I try to review out of bottles only because it means to the viewer that I actually own the bottle and I wear it a lot and I've worn it under various conditions. But really, I don't think reviewing out of decants is bad either. It just depends on how much you've worn that. So if you have a 10 mil, if you go through the entire 10 mil, that's a lot of wearings.
Yeah.
And you can wear it under a lot of circumstances and occasions and all that. So really, the benefit of reviewing it out of the bottle is, yeah, you can show the presentation and you can be like a baller and say, oh, I have this fragrance. But really, yeah, you can shake your dick a bit. But really, I mean, if everyone had to review out of a bottle, there'd be almost no Richwood reviews. There'd be no Piccola Dama reviews. Like, there's a lot of fragrances out there that it's just not practical to get a full bottle of. So
yeah, I mean, you got to look at it from a practical standpoint, right? I mean, I only buy bottles that I really enjoy. So if I'm reviewing something I do not like, I'm not gonna get a full bottle. I'm gonna use a sample. I'm gonna use a decant for it. So I mean, it's all practical. It doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. But as long as I get enough wearings to be able to analyze the scent and give you a very honest and concise thoughts on it, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
it's like I think kind of like if you want to send me free bottles, like go ahead.
Yeah, we're not getting the bottles for free.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll send you
that's
free
the
Chris
biggest problem.
Designer.
but people love the bottle porn. You know, they want to see the bottle. They want to see you spray it. I'm like, what difference does it make
Sprayed and
if I
splayed.
spray the bottle?
It's reviewing
get-
off samples is, to me, reviewing off samples is all right. But you really gotta let the people know how you tested out that sample, because there's a lot of different samples type, like sprays. Like how many sprays do you go with that kind of small decant that you have? You know, because spray size is obviously different from the bottle spray size. So like when you're testing longevity, for example, you go like 2 sprays with like maybe a small like 2 mil sample. It's not going to be the same 2 sprays you get from a bottle. Or even worse, if you're reviewing off dabbers, the dabber sticks, and you're going a 4 or 5 swipes and say a fragrance doesn't last, then that's a problem, because you really cannot test a longevity off dabbers, like whatsoever. It doesn't make sense to do that. And
that is very
with dabbers, the best you can test is how it smells. But if you're testing longevity, like there's no reason for anyone to believe you. I mean, there's actually I have a lot of problems. Some people actually review off dabbers like that. And it doesn't make me happy to see it, because like it doesn't make any sense to. The reviewing off the dabbers, you only will get the smell, right? And with sprays, just specify how many sprays you did, and maybe show the viewers how big the sprayer is when you spray it on camera or something, so they'll know like, okay, that's the amount of sprays off that decant. Just to be completely transparent and be the most accurate possible. There's nothing wrong with testing, reviewing off samples. Just do it the right way.
If you wanna be completely scientific and objective and all that, which is impossible with the subjective world of online fragrance reviews. Yeah. I mean, realistically, you would have to decant each fragrance into one universal atomizer. Every fragrance put in the same sort of like.
Yeah, you gotta have a standard unit of measure, right? Yeah.
A standard unit, exactly, and then you get an idea of exactly control. But unfortunately, that doesn't work either, because who's going to decant all their fragrances into a neutral atomizer?
All bottles are different. Yeah.
You're gonna spray out of the bottle, right? So there's a lot of factors involved in regards to application, and ideally we should apply some standards and at least be transparent about how we applied it and all that. But when it comes down to it, again, guys, it's your fragrance journey, right? So it should be ultimately up to you to test a fragrance the way that you would wear it normally, right? And we do the same. So we all apply fragrances our own way or with our own methods, with different atomizers and all that. So, but anyway, yeah, decants, they're totally cool, man.
I can't be the only one who gets mad when they don't show how the bottle sprays, right? Am I the only one there?
I'm against that.
I love when they show the bottle spraying.
I mean, either way, you're still gonna get the juice out, right?
Put it in slow motion going forward.
Yeah, it's a money shot. You gotta have the money.
It doesn't matter how much an atomizer sucks. Either way,
under the lens. It's jokes. Okay, cool. So, yeah, what were you saying, Jesse?
I was saying, like, it doesn't matter how well an atomizer works. Either way, you're gonna get the juice out and you're gonna use it right. So I mean, showing how well a sprayer works sometimes it's just, it's pointless to me, because, I mean, it's just for the visual appeal of some people, and I'm wasting juice doing that. Some people get offended when I say that, but I mean, either way, if it's a great scent, you're still gonna spray it out. So what difference does it make to you, right? But I mean, I know some people like it for the visual appeal, but yeah, personally,
You know what? On that note too, I think it's important to make that distinguishment of sprays, because if I'm comparing, let's say, Très Nuit to Green Irish Tweed, and I do a spray each, obviously Green Irish Tweed is going to explode off my skin, because Creed atomizers are insane, and Très Nuit's arm off sprayer is total shit. So in that sense, it's like, if you really want to test the fragrance out, put the same amount of mLs on. So I'll do like 2 or 3 sprays of Très Nuit.
But now we're getting super technical, right? Now we're about longevity of the scent based on the atomizer, and now we're
it's complicated, right?
Yeah, exactly. So now it's getting way too deep and scientific.
I
mean,
yeah. Well,
if I may,
I'm a brainiac. I'm into Star Trek and shit.
Can I ask, like, not counting Angel Men, what are the worst sprayers you've ever used? Like, what's the worst one?
I got one.
Well, go ahead.
It's Serge Luton's, and that's actually because I broke it by accident. Because you know how they send you stupid things? Hold on, I'm actually mad about this. Look, I have this on top now because they sent me the thing or whatever, and then it was stuck up inside the cap. So then I tried to pull it off with some pliers, and then I ended up squeezing the thing too tight. And now when I sprayed it, a little dribble would come out.
God.
Yeah, it was not good.
Catastrophe.
So, yeah.
Mine would be Sauvage. I mean, Chris Designer Savage.
That's a bad one.
No, but honestly, it's my Royal Water. My Royal Water Creed sucks, dude. It's so sad. Like, I have to do like 5 dummy sprays of air before juice comes out, and even then it it's everywhere. Like, I'm thinking of just decanting it all, and then like.
I had a broken duo sprayer. It came broken. It didn't break it. It sprayed in 2 streams, like. Not straight.
Actually, to me,
you probably had a really fun time the night before.
Now, Timmy, you're not getting the duo. You're not getting the duo sprayer. It's part of the art. You're getting something from a master perfumer. You gotta understand.
You have to appreciate the art.
Jesse's memeing on it.
Oh God, the memes. Can this devolve into memes now?
Well, I'm sure the memes will work their way in. We have about 10-15 minutes left, guys. So what I want to do is I want to go into a bit of a question and answer period. So I have logged a few of the questions that were being asked throughout the chat. There are some questions that have been asked in previous live streams, but we do have some special guests, so we can get their take on it as well. The first one being, is Xerjoff Mephisto a better option than Silver Mountain Water? So I have my opinion, but what do you guys think? Have you guys smelled Mephisto and Silver Mountain Water?
I have not.
You have not.
No, I've never tried
Ashton
Mephisto,
has.
but
I own both.
Of course.
Free bottle.
Yeah. Ashton, you're a fan of Mephisto, correct?
Yeah, I am. I think it just comes down to price. Silver Mountain Water you can pick up a lot cheaper. It's marginally better to me, but it's also more expensive and harder to procure. So for most people out there, Silver Mountain Water is going to work better because you can pick it up on the cheap, and it's not a big enough difference that you should pay $100 more.
Yeah. Yeah, for the I just see Casey Rudd saying Mephisto is Silver Mountain Water without the inky vibe.
I like the ink in Silver Mountain Water.
Yeah, a lot of people, that's what they like it for, the inky kind of metallic nature of it. The clone that I love the most is it's a Rayon Tradition 2 Eau de Parfum, and I did a review on it. It's similar to Mephisto, where it takes away the metallic inkiness of it and just gives you a fresh, aquatic fragrance that it's pretty nice. But honestly, they are very similar, and Ashton made a good point. It's cost effectiveness, really. Like Silver Mountain Water,
Someone said Colombio 90 said he can get Mephisto at 148 pounds in UK compared to 158 pounds for Silver Mountain Water. Yeah, Mephisto is cheaper in the UK, it seems.
Damn, dude, hook us up.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of niche fragrances are much cheaper over in Europe.
Yeah.
Typical.
Unless you hit up Alan.
Alan, shameless plug. Infinite Nacho asks, where do you all buy your Creed? So on the subject of Silver Mountain Water.
Facebook groups.
Facebook groups.
I'm such a basic bitch. I buy them from Fragrance Net.
Same.
Got it.
Notino,
Gray Market.
Yeah.
Notino's not great for Creeds.
No?
Usually Fragrance Net's a little bit better. I picked up 4-ounce Millésime Imperial. This was right after the 3.4-ounce came out, and you could no longer buy the 4-ounce. I managed to pick up a 4-ounce of Millésime Imperial for like $165 on Fragrance Net, which actually isn't that bad.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much Gray Market. So all those sites that were mentioned. In Canada, FragranceBuy.ca, Fragrance X. Pretty much.
Oh, Ashton has a good hookup with
No.
What isn't it? You told me about it.
No.
In Europe.
It's the
No.
No.
No. Yeah.
But anyway, all those websites are very similar, and usually just peruse them all, and then whatever gives you the best price. Taking shipping into mind. Some do free shipping, others don't. And then Facebook swap groups. If you guys are part of the Facebook fragrance community, I know I'm all about the swap groups. It's a great way to get really awesome vintage fragrances without paying insane amounts of money because they're obviously partials. So if you're cool with that,
really dirt cheap. Yeah.
Way cheaper,
Yeah.
The thing is, I mean, there is that risk involved because you're not dealing with a retailer, you're dealing with a person. But you can always ask for vouchers with other members of the community. There's a lot of ways to sort of ensure that you will have a good experience. Yeah, and pay goods and services. Because with PayPal, you can do that, or you can do friends and family. And you're pretty much screwed if something goes wrong with F&F.
Yeah.
So that's our warning to you. You have to spend a couple % extra, but it's usually worth it.
Yeah, so you don't get F'd in the A.
Yeah, especially with bigger niche fragrances.
There have been some people who won't sell if it's not goods and services, or if it's not friends and family.
Yeah, that's
You gotta be skeptical.
There was some drama about that, I remember.
Well, some people say just pay the 4%, the extra 4% for goods and services, and that's understandable.
It's worth it.
You gotta protect yourself, right?
See, the thing is, the reason they label that is they say friends and family only. that doesn't always mean friends and family only. If you ask the person, hey, can I just add 4% to whatever you're asking? They'll usually say yes, because they want that amount of money. That's all they care about, right? So if you're adding a 4% on top, then most people that I've dealt with are okay with it. So
I mean, some people aren't okay with that.
Some people aren't okay.
Which
You're absolutely
red
right.
flag.
Yeah, that's very
flag.
sketchy. That's a red flag.
They're coming
Yes.
for you, coming for your money.
Speaking of red flags, yeah, that's a red flag. Also, if a person doesn't have any vouchers, another red flag. Check also their friends. If they have like less than 100 friends, very sketchy. That usually means it's a fake account. They could be pretending to be someone else who has a reputation in the community. So again, buy at your own risk. But for me, I bought probably like 60 or 70 fragrances off of Facebook groups.
Wow.
And I've only been screwed once. And it was because I did friends and family. And luckily it was just 2 shitty designer fragrances, so the price wasn't crazy. But yeah, it's a great way to get a lot of cool fragrances without breaking the bank. So
And
A good way.
one,
No, go on.
go ahead.
No, go on.
I mean,
Just
one
so you go.
reviewer might take like weeks to ship to you, and you know, he might ignore you. So I mean, you gotta watch out.
You
This
can always buy
comment
through
is
their website.
okay, anyway, anyone who hasn't seen Big Shaq memes, you're missing out.
Has anyone seen Stranger Things? That's a good one.
Yes.
Stranger Things.
YMS.
Things. Oh my god, amazing. Anyway, let's get back to the questions. This one, there's 2 more. This is a quick one. So actually, Alone with Cologne. This is from a while back.
Absolutely fantastic name.
I know. I saw
Very
that.
good, very good name. Almost as good as Ambroxen, but
That's tough. That's tough. And Broxen. I dig that.
yeah, it's sick. And he's asking, is Dior Homme EDT just an acquired taste, or do some people like it to begin with? So how has your experience been with, I guess, the iris note in Dior Homme? Did it have to grow on you, or were you just immediately blown away right off the bat?
For me, it's an acquired taste.
I loved it from the get-go. First smell, loved it.
Weirdo.
Hey guys, I'm about to bounce.
All right.
All right.
Good luck with your neck, Ashton.
All right, thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
through,
It's
Ashton. It was a
great.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Everyone type "pray for Ashton" in the chat.
Now trending hashtag.
Ashton, just don't
pray for
have
Ashton.
any. Don't go to Subway, man. Don't have any subs.
Fresh.
I won't. I go to Quiznos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
good.
please
We don't fuck
go.
with-
That's
Is your
chicken
next
carbonara
one-
too.
we don't fuck with
If-
Subway over here.
I
No,
hope
I
the
don't like it.
pain in your neck gets discontinued.
It will.
Discontinued.
It has been discontinued. Improved greatly. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.
Take
All
care,
right,
Ashton.
Ashton. It's a pleasure.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Dior Homme, it's an acquired taste too, because it was so unique when it came out. It was one of the predominant metrosexual fragrances, and by that, of course, I mean masculine fragrances that kind of lean feminine. It's a little more nuanced than your typical freshy bergamot, based fragrances. Iris kind of smells like makeup, but that's cool, dude.
But I mean,
So
we've really fallen for the whole turn of the century marketing thing. Let's divide fragrances into categories, into genders. I mean, I own Shalimar, right? So the whole women's fragrance thing. I mean, as long as you grab your nuts with it, man, you're good. You know, I remember I went to see the orchestra, right? I'm usually the only young guy there, and I had on Shalimar, and this old lady, she's like probably 90 or so. She smells me, and she's like, "Where's your lady friend?" I'm like, "I'm here alone. I'm not with a lady friend." She's like, "You're wearing Shalimar." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I like Shalimar. That's why I have it on." And I mean, yeah.
Hey.
Obviously, I said it with voice, and yeah, I had to hold my nuts while saying that. But yeah, I mean, good rocket.
Damn.
Yo, Jesse, I'm gonna go try my mom's J'adore
It'd be
EDT.
funny if you said, I'm single too.
Respect though, man. And you know what? Honestly, Jesse, that whole thing fits within like the whole social justice warrior thing that's happening in our culture. But it's like, you don't necessarily have to fit into a certain cookie cutter mold with fragrances, right?
Fragrances are non-binary, bro.
Yeah, dude, they're gender
boy.
fluid.
Oh boy.
They're gender
This could get
fluid,
into a
man.
really bad place really
Oh
quickly.
man, yo, we might go left.
Guys, I identify as
God.
pure poison.
10 out of 10.
Anyway.
Niche quality.
Yes.
I identify as a footlong.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Max 40, I might
I identify as Bleecker Street.
Come at me, man.
I'm a slider. Sorry. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to. Okay, we have a bit of a troll question. Who amongst you are buying subscribers?
None of us.
None of us.
For me, it's a
None
name
of us.
also.
Them to the
A little bit
max.
narrow. It's good.
Yeah, none of us. But I appreciate you.
We have real friends in real life, so we don't need to buy friends.
Yes. Final question, guys. This is a cool one. So, Mr. 1980 Chris, what is a highly respected, universally praised scent that didn't work for you? So, what was kind of a letdown? What has like a 4.5 on Fragrantica and like crazy on base notes, but was kind of a dud when you smelled it?
Fev delicious for me. Fev, it has to be Fev.
Yeah.
Makeup
Fev.
smelling tonka bean. No, but the women loved it on me though.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, but
More
no,
intense.
definitely Fev.
Facts. Women love it. Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, Valentino Home Intense. No, not a fan. Also, the new Panda.
Oh.
Panda.
Look. The new Panda's not great. But
Stop hating on extinct. Well, not extinct. Well,
Elephant
soon
is
to be
fucking
extinct.
bomb, and no one can tell me otherwise. Elephant is
Oh,
amazing.
yes. Santel 33 is another one. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
somebody just mentioned
Ooh,
that.
yeah.
That was
Santel
Bergamot
33
22.
is ZH Man Sport, like in disguise.
Honestly,
It is.
I
Santel
saw-
33 is
yeah.
a dud. It
This
is
is
not
gonna-
worth the hype. Like, what the fuck am I smelling?
This is gonna
Yeah.
sound like I'm memeing on you guys right now, but Bleecker Street. I really don't like Bleecker Street.
Well,
Is
wait,
it
you buy a discontinued bottle?
Maybe I have a
You gotta
reformulated
find a
version.
vintage
It's vaulted. Vaulted.
You gotta buy the
Yeah,
vintage.
yeah.
It's the magnetic cat version.
For me, and I'm sad to say it, it's a Laura Edition Blanche.
Whoa,
wanna
my
hit me up
man,
in that
what's
bottle?
going on, man?
No, I like it.
I just died, James.
I know.
So
No,
what?
I do like it. I do really like it, but
You gotta explain yourself.
for me, I get mostly lemon. I don't get a lot of the creamy.
You don't get a
aspect
creamy,
of it.
you don't get a tonka bean in there, none of the creaminess.
No, I get more tonka bean. I get way more tonka bean from the other Laura, like the Laura Sports and stuff. You know, so I actually,
Yeah, man.
whenever
Guys,
I want,
Jane needs more cream.
yeah,
You know what, James? You
Yes.
have peasant skin. You gotta lotion up more.
yeah.
Oh my
James,
God.
you
I
have
need that cocoa butter cream.
Exactly. It's not the fragrance.
yourself down, you'll get plenty
You got
of cream.
peasant sin.
Yeah, it's one that I think I just need to give more attention to, because whenever I kind of feel like this, I end up reaching for Allure Sport Cologne, because like it gives me like a better lemon, and it dries down with more of the tonka. So I don't know. I mean, this is more vanilla than tonka, but yeah, it's the first thing that came to my head because I saw it on display from the game earlier. But
Did you give it like a full week of wearing?
I did. I wore it quite a bit.
Okay, that's
You
fair
know,
then.
Yeah, I wore it again in the spring, so maybe in warmer weather it would sweeten up some more. But,
Possibly, it's probably gonna shine more. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, sorry. I mean, I might change my mind. But how do you guys like my my Mega Man headphones?
I was gonna say they look like Mega Man.
They light up too, dude.
Nice.
Okay. We're pretty much done, guys. So I want to give this opportunity to thank you guys in the chat. I love the engagement. You guys, make it all worth it, because we do this for you guys. Without community, we'd be just weirdos talking into a camera for no reason. So,
we'll have to buy friends to hang out with us. We'll have to buy friends to hang out with us.
Yeah. That's the only solution.
Or I'll buy them for you. So just to sabotage.
Frame.
Yeah.
I'll frame you. No, seriously, guys, my fellow reviewers, thank you for joining me. I want to give this opportunity to let you guys plug whatever you're releasing. Just let the community know what's going on your channel. Bradley, how about you?
I'm not even sure, to be honest, what I'm going on my channel right now. I just failed at a Jeremy Fragrance review contest video by making it 18 minutes long when I forgot it had to be 10 minutes long at the max. So there you go with that, I guess.
As fuck.
I don't know, right? I just don't care enough just to make it that length, is whatever. So
Yeah.
I don't even know, like maybe a vlog coming up. I'm going back to my hometown up near Cleveland, and there's a little indie perfume shop up there that I did not get to visit when I went up for the 4th of July because it was closed, of course, that day. But I'm going up again, and maybe I'll do a little vlog there or something. So that's going to be towards Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Pray for the Cavs, man.
Right? Please.
Oh my god.
It's hard to watch. Hard to watch.
Did the Raptors beat Boston today? I didn't even know.
Oh shit, I forgot. I gotta go check it out, see what's going on with that.
Let me check that. Well, I check that out. And maybe Jess checking it out too. Timmy, what are you up to on your channel? Thai and English.
Thai and English. Oh, well, on a Thai channel, you guys. I don't know. I might do a collection video on a Thai channel, but on the English channel, I'm gonna release the 5 reasons to buy or not to buy TRIPLEINC. A lot of my subscribers request for that, and that's probably gonna be the next video coming out probably tomorrow. And yeah, just working to be a lot more consistent with my content and trying to come up with new ideas. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Coolio. Jesse, how about you, buddy?
I mean, I'm diversifying my content, not just being a fragrance reviewer and just, pigeonholing myself. I'm doing a lot of like style content, staying fly, a lot of cooking content too. So basically I'm just looking to be like a resource for just being a complete gentleman, I would say. So a lot of cooking content, a lot of like dressing up, everything ties in together, right? Overall, that's a Renaissance man, So I mean, you gotta be fly so you don't have to buy your friends. I mean, so yeah. I mean, stop by my channel. I uploaded a video today, taking shots of somebody with no integrity in the fragrance community, because I hold no punches. So I mean, go to my channel, check it out, man. And Max 14, man, you gotta grab your nuts, man. You gotta grab your nuts and be a man about what you're doing.
Straight up.
I'm not pulling no punches, Max. So I know you're probably watching this, or somebody's watching this. I'm talking really greasy. So I mean, if you're about to pull up, if you're about to pull up the camera, man, what's really good, Max?
Step up.
Stop buying subs. But
Max 40 clap back.
Clap back.
I mean, we should expect a passive-aggressive comment, but that's about it. But yeah.
I mean, honestly, Jesse, we don't have time for negativity like this. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah, that live passive-aggressive comment.
Yeah. On that note, Tyler.
I mean, I just released the best video of my YouTube career so far.
Hands down.
Easily the best video
because
ever made.
was on my channel, so.
Yeah, easily the best video ever made. Go check it out. It was released 2 hours ago.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put Jesse and Tyler's information in the information below. So if you come back and watch this later, you'll be able to access it. I'll also include the 2 videos they're talking about as well. But please feel free to check out their channels, subscribe. They make really, really awesome content if you haven't already subscribed. And that goes for us too. I mean, whatever.
Yep. Oh yes, and somebody in the comments is asking Infinite Natural. No, I'm not in DC. I'm out in Canada. And the Boardwalk. Yes, Shalimar is awesome. You have good taste.
Jesse reviewed Shalimar. It got me laid once.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, I'm buying it. Yo, Gilfs, man, Gilfs.
Right.
Oh,
all right.
It's already low.
Shalimar and Gilfs.
Hang on, no, we need to go off the it needs to go off the rails even more.
It tickles me somewhere I enjoy a lot.
There you go. Shout out to orchestras too. That's sick. Okay, guys, 9:40. A little bit later than usual, but I had a great time. Thank you so much, everyone. This has been number 20 of our Team Top 5 live streams. Thank you guys for joining.
Appreciate it, love Top 5.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm waiting on that perfect attendance award.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, shout outs to the memes. Shout outs to Timmy's perfect attendance. Atelier Boys.
Catching up on this late.
Manny's catching it late. Yeah. and shout outs to Quiznos. So take care, guys. Peace. Until next time.
Peace.